Come on, baby. Load. No internet problems tonight, for the love of Christ. Alright, we might be live right now. I don't know for sure. I don't know. But we might be. If we are, I just want everyone to know that I have sex with sheep.
I knew you did.
That's what I do for fun.
As long as it's not my sheep.
Yeah. We are live! Ha ha! Ha 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 ha!
Well, I mean, there we go. There it is. All right,
Hey,
there
man.
he is.
Hey guys, welcome back to We Watched the Movie. It's Friday Night Fights time. It's time to get naked with the cheese whiz.
It's gonna get crazy up in here. Holy shit!
Is that what this?
Friday Night Fights. Let's get dangerous.
We have a big, huge one. Huge tonight. It is the start to Halloween Horror Months. We're going to be doing this. This Friday Night Fights, guys, is going to last 5 weeks. 5 weeks long.
I know.
It's going to be big.
That's
Huge.
longer than most of my relationships.
Exactly. Big surprise.
Oh,
Huge surprise.
surprise.
We're going to get started.
Underwear.
We're going to get started a little quick tonight because we have so many options. Normally we do about 10. We're going to do the entire left side of the bracket tonight. And by bracket, I mean this. If you guys haven't seen it, if you want to check it out and see it for yourself, I posted it on Twitter and Facebook on our pages. Check it out, though, if you haven't seen it. This is the Halloween Horror Month 2020 Maniac Madness bracket. It's not. It was originally going to be the best horror movie of all time, but I just thought that added too much like prestige. Like people are going to fight, you know. So it's like, let's just put a bunch of movies that we really like in here. Let's rank them by IMDb scores, and let's see what the fuck happens, man. So tonight we'll do the entire left side of the bracket.
They are ready to bathe in Mary Jane's candy. They
All
are
right.
ready to do it. I don't know if he's meaning the literal candy or he's ready to smoke a lot of weed and count.
Candy.
And I appreciate both.
Makes you dandy.
It does.
It does.
Fine China. That's great, but we really want some heroin.
Well, we're going to do the entire left side of the bracket tonight, guys, though. So that's 16 matchups we got tonight. I know it's a little hard to see. When we get closer into the matchups, I'm going to zoom in. But there, like I said, it's also on the Twitter. It's also on the Facebook. It's going to be wild in the butt cheeks from Texas. And you're going to wish that you brushed your teeth.
It's in the top cabinet door of the man that your mom is sleeping with, but she's not telling anybody about it. It's everywhere.
Joanne,
it's everywhere.
Where's the bourbon, Joanne?
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever her name was in that movie. We just recorded commentaries for Nightmare on Elm Street 3 and 4 last night. So, by the way,
it was fun.
Nightmare on Elm Street 1 commentary tomorrow night. Nightmare on Elm Street 2 commentary Sunday night. They'll be up every weekend throughout October. How the hell are you guys doing tonight, you mother effers? You gosh darn scallywag biscuit boys, sons of bitches? You guys like to get wet?
Wet on wet.
Rusty Lion, thanks so much. Says, hey guys, message you on Patreon if you get time. I will check that, sir. Much appreciated. Eggerchuck says, much love, guys. Got to work tonight, so won't catch all of it. Drink one for me. Well, thank you very much for the super chat, man. We will drink several in your name, Eggerchuck. That I can promise you.
Cobra Kai never dies.
That's skill.
Skilliam Shatner.
Skill.
By the way, guys, Cobra Kai Season 3 is going to be made available. I think it said January 3rd, and it said Season 4 is in training. So, god damn it, they got approved for Season 4. I cannot wait.
Feels good in the satchels pages.
You should watch it, Mike.
All right, let's jump into this bitch. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's get naked with the cheese whiz once again. I'm gonna try to zoom in on this, see if I can make it clear for everybody so they can see what we're doing tonight. Do. Oh no, that's not what I want to do. Oh dear God, no. That's not what Daddy wanted. Please.
Oh, somebody said here, helping one of my former second grade students online with the 7th grade math he is struggling with. I mean, I thought you wouldn't tell anybody. Jeez, man.
That's a weird thing to tutor.
You think you know secrets, and they just spill it out on an open forum like this. Yeah, 7th grade math is hard. God damn.
All right, I'm going to have a hard time typing over top of this tonight, so I'm not going to be able to type out the vote now or stop voting, so you'll just have to be very vigilant with what I say. I know it's a little bit hard to read, guys, but the first matchup that we're going with, if you look really close at your phone or your screen, you can do it. But the number 1 overall seed, now again, these are ranked by IMDb scores. The number 1 overall seed is 7. David Fincher's 7. Yes, it is a horror movie. Don't you fucking backtalk me, Jim.
Well, technically it is.
Yes, absolutely. And it's going against 16 seed Wrong Turn. Ooh,
well, That's going to be a hard one. I wonder what's going to happen, Cotton. Fucking bullshit. That's what's going to happen. By the way, Tomo Agato says, Mike's just at a regular neighborhood and Jay's in a strip club. Yeah, because I fucking party. That's what's going on.
My name's Rod and I like to party. All right.
He's got a weird dude standing behind him.
So for anybody who is a biscuit boy, which is what we call newbies here, we don't even have time to count them tonight because we have so many shit to go into. But what you're going to do is each movie has a number. So 7's going to be the number 1. And Wrong Turn is going to be the number 2. So when I say start voting, we won't even do a call count tonight just to make it easier. When I say start voting, you're going to vote number 1 in the chat for the movie 7. You're going to vote number 2 in the chat for the movie Wrong Turn. Now, if you vote more than once, your vote doesn't count, Chimchi. And when I say stop voting, that means stop. Obviously, it means stop voting, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Here we go. All right. If everybody's ready, if Courtney and Vanessa are ready, we're going to get naked in the night. Here we go. Vote.
Slather it on.
Starting now. Vote number 1 for 7. Vote number 2 for Wrong Turn.
Well, I guess this is going to be you don't know who's going to win. I mean, you're coming from two different sides of the field, and they both are champions in their own way. I mean, get the fuck out of here. 7, it's going to have another victim. It's going to be called 8 after it's done with this movie. Wrong Turn, man, compared to 7, I don't know. It's like It's like trying to say that the Gone with the Wind was a horror movie. It just doesn't make any sense. It's like, what do you mean? Yeah, it's 7 all the way. I don't even want to talk about Wrong Turn.
Yeah, it's a typical 1 versus 16 seed, you know. And again, we didn't seed these. IMDb did, but 7, dude. It's David Fincher's maybe best film, and Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman. It's one of the coolest serial killer movies of all time. Wrong Turn's not a bad movie. Wrong Turn's a fun movie, and it's got some really fucked up shit in it, including Alyssa Milano. But it holds no candle to the greatness of 7. So that's why it's a 1 versus 16 seed. It'll get harder as we go. Don't worry. That's what I tell my wife.
Yeah, Wrong Turn is one of those movies that should have stopped after the fucking first one, because after that they made several wrong turns.
2 was not that bad.
Shitholes.
2 was a good time in the nights.
I don't know. It all blurred together when we did that Man's versus movie. It just felt like a big goddamn non-ending hurricane of badness.
Dude, Brandon Goulet says he's never seen 7, but I'll be goddamn if I'm voting Wrong Turn over 7. Dude, you got to watch 7, man. That's one of my greatest movie experiences of all time. You got to get on that shit.
That's required reading. Like, that's like if you started a class, that'd be on the syllabus. What the fuck are you doing?
I like Ryder said, damn, these boys thick. Yeah, you guys stick around long enough, I'll clap my butt cheeks for you. Oh, by the way, how is everybody's October 1st and 2nd going? It's fucking October. It's cold as shit outside. I know 2020 sucks ass, but we are in the deep, dark Halloween dick right now. It feels good.
Yeah.
All right, stop voting. I think I'm not seeing many votes go through right now, so everybody can stop voting. Do not vote any longer, Chaquez.
It is done.
Yes.
Time to close up the shop.
Give them time to count. Eggshin6 said, please, Mike. I don't know what you're asking me for. You just said, please, Mike.
It's like, shut the fuck up.
It's like my 4-year-old asking for a 5th Barbie doll this week. Please. Please.
It sounds like any dude begging their girlfriends to get them the new Xbox or PS5. Please, let me have. Let me have.
I spent $100 in Barbie dolls this month. I can't do it.
Let me have.
Oh, man, 305 people here already. And in under 10 minutes, we have started the count, and we have over 300 people here. That's sexy. Thanks, everybody, for being here.
I mean, this is round 1, man. This is important. This is where you put it on the line, gladiator style. You come out swinging with the fucking bowl and chain spiky thing, whatever that fucking shit's called.
Action said, clap it for me, please. It was the butt cheek clap. It was like, please, Mike, clap your butt cheeks. I just want you to know I spread my butt cheeks in Playgirl magazine under the name Mike Honcho. Oh, man. Yeah. No, it's Friday night and it feels all right. The party's here on the west side. So I reach for my 40 and I pull it up. My designated driver, he has the keys to my truck.
Well, that cocksucker needs to give it back. There's nothing wrong with having a few tipsy drinks and then driving down the street to get more.
Felipe Mendoza says, Jay's looking very fine tonight. You got that salmon shirt going, bro.
It's actually pink. but we can play semantics all day.
We're both wearing pink, dude.
Yeah. It's over.
We gotta vote.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, call the ambulance. Like, this motherfucker's missing limbs. 7 comes in at 70, and Wrong Turn took the wrong one here, sir, at 21.
70 to 21. I can't believe Wrong Turn got 21 votes. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
well, people do enjoy them hillbilly rednecks.
All right, so 7 is our first winner. Moving right along. Moving right along. This one's a little funner. This one's a little closer. We got an 8 and 9 seed matchup. We got Black Christmas. Now, again, guys, there is no sequels in this bracket. There are no remakes in this bracket. It is all originals. We've got number 8 seed Black Christmas versus Hellraiser. Now, well, we'll talk about it when we get going. But listen, you're going to vote number 1 when I say, don't wait till I say vote now. You're going to vote, when I say vote now, you're going to vote number 1 for Black Christmas, the original, and number 2 for Hellraiser, the 9 seed. Are you ready? Vote now, Silent Bob. Now. Vote number 1 for Black Christmas. Vote number 2 for Hellraiser. Don't vote twice or you'll get ice in your butt crack.
You could have just, like, don't vote twice. You'll get iced. You'll fucking
That's
die.
Better. You ever had somebody like chase you with like a ice cube and then put it right in your butt crack?
Yeah, I mean, all the time. Like,
that's
the worst feeling in the world. Wherever it goes into that crack, like it's like a fucking rocket going right up your asshole.
You do not.
You can levitate for a second.
You do not want that. Holy fucking shit, James Jackson! Thank you so much, man. $100 goddamn he just dropped here.
Thank you, bro.
He's just fucking
wild, man.
He's grating cheese in this bitch. Great. Hey, Mike and Jay. Hope you two are doing great. The concert last night was amazing. Thanks, man. I'm glad that to hear you guys had fun. We had a blast. He says my son Maddox's birthday is Sunday, but I got to work, so could Loomis give him a shout out, please, dude? My daughter's birthday's on Sunday.
Oh, sweet.
How fucking nuts that? But Loomis shout out for Maddox for James Jackson. Dude, thank you so much for that. Really. Seriously.
You, man. I really appreciate it. It's too much, but thank you. Happy birthday, Maddox. I hope it's a wonderful one, and I hope your father bought you a lot of Transform. What do you kids play with today? I don't even know. You want that Sega Dreamcast station? Is that what you want? Well, you're not going to get it. Get a job, Maddox. When I was 4 years old, I had a full-time job. Happy birthday.
Dude, I was really hoping you would throw in a Steelers backup quarterback Tommy Maddox reference in there. Maddox is a badass name, by the way. I always loved Tommy Maddox's last name.
It's a good name.
Yeah, thank you, James, and happy birthday, Maddox, man. Your dad's a cool dude.
Awesome dude.
I don't know if he'd let you watch this or not or what your age is, but later on when you're old enough, 50, 60 years old, come back and check this out. We love your dad. And
we would still be here when you're 50 and 60 years old and be like old gray-ass motherfuckers getting it, like doing nothing, just spinning our wheels. At 50, when you're 50 and 60, we'll be like old, gray, and haggard, like that one lady, like the waitress Alice was in Nightmare on Elm Street 4. We look like that, still serving biscuits.
Simone Morris, thank you so much, says, hey guys, I've seen all the old ones, but this is my first real-time October with y'all. So excited. Yeah, that's so exciting, man. There's so many people who are new to the channel. This is your first horror month. Shit gets wicked. I sound like I'm from Boston. Shit gets wicked mad around here, dude. It's a man fight. It's a man fight. I can't do voices. I'm sorry. I apologize.
No more rock and roll. No more of that. It's all about hip-hop. Put your shit by the TV. Hip-hop.
Jay, what's your pick for this one, by the way? Are you going Black Christmas,
Hellraiser,
whatever, or Hellraiser? You're going Hellraiser?
I'm a huge fan of Hellraiser anyway, and I feel like it's kind of got shit on in the last couple of tournaments. Hellraiser's just like uniquely scary, dude. It's got the perfect combination of gore, scare, and like freaky. It's a perfect storm of a movie for me. And Pinhead itself, he's another member of the upper echelon of horror figures next to Freddy Krueger and Michael Myers and Jason. So yeah, let's get it on. Open the box and let him take your face off and say, Jesus wept.
All right, stop voting, everybody. I think we got enough time to vote in there. I'm going to go Hellraiser with you too, but it's actually a little closer to me. You think I love Black Christmas? Those phone calls, man. I'm going to lick your butt.
It just sounds like any dude that gets drunk and calls an ex-girlfriend.
He does. He calls it. He gets fucking lit on a Friday night and calls his local commerce with, I'm going to lick it. I'm going to lick it.
It starts sounding like fucking Rocky Balboa. It's like, hey, yo, Adrian, I'm sorry I fucking treated you that way.
If you guys haven't seen that movie, I look like a fucking crazy person right now. Not that I don't anyways, but yeah, okay, so make sure nobody's voting on that. Let them count that up. It's Hellraiser, but it's close. I do love Black Christmas a lot. Jarvis Fitzpatrick, thanks, man. Appreciate it, brother. He says, what's up, guys? Celebrating my birthday. Just had to pop in and say what's up. Happy birthday, man. I did not realize it was your birthday day of the birth. So happy birthday to you. And I hope you have many sweet tidings in your butt. I don't know what that means, but happy birthday, Jarvis, man.
It means people are going to give tithing to his butt. That's good.
I hope you have a great day. Great day in the neighborhood. I didn't know that. I can't even, dude. I did this thing on Facebook where they made me switch formats.
I thought you were flipping it off. You're like, I did this thing on Facebook.
No,
I took a picture of myself doing this.
I finger bang, bang, bang,
And
bang, bang, bang.
People are like, what are you doing that for?
Facebook is fucking me right now because they made me download this new Facebook app and like it doesn't give me any notifications. It's got all my shit fucked up, which is kind of nice because I can't keep up anyway. So I'm just been using it as an excuse not to follow fucking whatever's going on Facebook at all. But it's got my shit all fucked up. But yeah, happy birthday, Jarvis, man. Look forward to Wham Friended coming up from Jarvis. It's gonna blow your socks off, man. 45-minute long film from Jarvis, Wham Friended, coming on the Facebook or on the YouTube soon.
Facebook fucks you, man. That's why I stick to MySpace. It took a long time to download the new app, but I finally got it, and I'm really excited, guys. Space of My is coming back. I wish MySpace would come back.
I honest to God do, dude. I wish I could play a song on my profile. That's all I want to fucking do. That I can't tell you who I am like a song.
You gotta have a song. You gotta have a song. And dude, like my song, I want it to be the Karate Kid theme. Like that fucking, or Kickboxer or something. Like I want it to be like when they click on like that motherfucker. He doesn't look like that at all, and I'm sure he doesn't know karate, but I like it. He gives me something inside, and I'm like, yeah, that's right. And I'm not gonna be able to talk to you.
I bet he's not the only guy who gives you something inside. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What?
What?
You wearing a Bayside shirt?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Go back to fucking Slater.
It's a unicorn, bitch.
Yeah, it is. It looks like the wiener that was inside your ass.
It was. That's why I made a shirt to commemorate the moment. Eggers Chuck, thanks so much. Says, can I get a Loomis shout out for my son Jackson? Is that how you spell his name? That's cool as fuck. His son's name's spelled Jackson. He loves.
Badass. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I like Jackson with an X. One time Michael played you on that game Combat Immortal. He played you. You had bionic arms. Nobody cared because you lost. But happy birthday, Jackson. I hope you don't get bionic arms.
Thanks so much, man.
What's his name?
Isabel's in here. She says, told you I might pop up. Thank you so much, Isabel. You did not have to do that. Isabel has been going the fuck through it, and I've been following, trying to keep, even with the Facebook shit going on. Isabel is a strong beast of the night, and she is doing much better, and I'm so happy to hear it. It made our week to hear you're doing better, Isabel. We love you so fucking much. Thank you for taking the time to pop in here. Make sure you get some rest. This shit will be on tomorrow, too, if you need to just get the recap. But we love you so much, Isabel. Thank you.
Okay, so we've got the votes in. It's come in on the FedEx mail, courtesy of Courtney. We've got Hellraiser opening up a big old can of whoop ass with those chains. It's going to be 31 for option 1 to a hellacious, I mean.
Hellacious?
69, dude.
69, dude.
31 to 69. Spinhead opened that ass up and fucking went to work on it.
Hellraiser beats the shit out of Black Christmas. It's that's what's going to be really fun about this month, dude, is that we are just putting fucking great movies against great fucking movies, man. This is the first goddamn round, you guys, and it's already fucking raucous. Hellraiser beats Black Christmas. That means that in week 3, because next week we're doing the other side of the bracket, in week 3, Hellraiser's going to take on 7. That's going to be fun as shit.
Yeah.
Moving right fuck along. By the way, I agree with you guys. We both do. It's so far we agree with you guys on both votes. 7 and Hellraiser beating Wrong Turn and Black Christmas. Next up, that's our first upset, by the way. Hellraiser was the 9 seed. Next up, we have the Conjuring versus Candyman. Oh my goodness!
Oh damn, that's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one.
And that's a 5 and a 12 seed. The Conjuring is a 5 seed. Candyman is a 12 seed, but if you pay attention to NCAA, 12 seeds usually beat 5 seeds overall. So
when you get here, you might as well start torching your Vegas books.
Oh
shit!
Yes.
Don't ever run chalk. Don't ever run chalk because it doesn't work out.
So guys, next vote is going to be The Conjuring versus Candyman. When I say vote now, you're going to vote number 1 for The Conjuring. You're going to vote number 2 for Candyman, and I say vote now. Vote number 1 for The Conjuring. Vote number 2 for Candyman. Jay, what's your pick on this one?
Man, fuck, dude. I don't know. Can we conjure up a new matchup? How about that? I would do, you know what, honestly, I know what the superior movie is, and I know what I'm supposed to say, but I want to be opposite right now. I really want to go with my heart for it. I got to go with Candyman. I love Tony Todd, dude. It's such a classic movie. It's such an underrated horror movie. But we just actually did a review for Candyman not long ago, and man, it had been a while since I'd seen that movie, and that movie is still so good. And Tony Todd rocks the shit out of that film. It's so entertaining. You're so glued to the screen when he's on camera. Okay. By the way, before I continue my thought, Ketchup 713. Chill out, bro. Okay, go get some mustard and have yourself a Coke. Stop typing weird shit. But anyway, yeah, it's Ketchup 713. Don't do that. But anyway, yeah, The Conjuring is overall like a modern classic horror movie. Like that's what I would. It's a modern, and it's one of the few that comes out that holds up and stacks up. But I mean, dude, like there is nothing like seeing Tony Todd whoop some ass with a fucking hook on his hand, and with bees on him. By the way, I mean it's not Nicolas Cage, it's Tony Todd. I'm gonna go with Candyman.
I'm gonna go Candyman too. Actually, The Conjuring has never impressed me in the way it's impressed other people. I always find myself tired when I watch it. It's good, it's got good stuff in it, but it's never struck the chord within me that other movies have. To me, The Conjuring's a fun, scary, haunted house movie. It's got awesome shit in it. It's you know, there's a reason why it's beloved. But The Candyman is a much better story, and Tony Todd is the character that is the actor that you don't have in The Conjuring. I mean, he really centers the entire thing, and it's such a cool, out there, classic horror movie. It's Candyman fucking easy for me on this one. Blair Heartless, thank you so much. She says, pretend this is more money. That's enough. Trust me, that's more than enough. Thank you so much. She says, Cookie Woman season. I'm staying in an actual haunted mansion overnight and couldn't think of a more appropriate setting to watch y'all tonight. Happy October 5th. Holy shit, Blair's staying in a haunted mansion tonight.
Holy fuck, you are braver than I ever could ever. Fuck that. If like my house might be haunted and I don't know that, like I try to like continuously tell myself it's not real. But if I were staying in a haunted house, I would be like, you know what I do? I would go to the front door, and I would just stay there all night. Because I mean, if any shit happens, I'm going out that motherfucker like Roadrunner. All you'd see is the outline. I'd burst out through the fucking door, and dude, I'm talking about I would have superhuman Superman strength if I saw some weird shit. But thank you for joining us. That's awesome of you. And Cookie Woman. Walking down the street, Cookie Woman. James, I'd like to beat.
James Jackson again, dude. You're too fucking awesome to us, man. You really are. Thank you so much. He says, thank you all so much. He always watches with me. He loves you guys as much as I do. He said Dr. Loomis needs his Asian tea, lol. Trust me, Dr. Loomis will get enough Asian tea, Maddox. You and your dad are so effing cool, man. I'm going to say effing because I don't know how old you are, but... I
always keep a stock of Asian tea constantly. I get it shipped first class from UPS. Okay? You shut your mouth. By the way...
I'm gonna jump out here and fix something real quick. Okay, 1 sec, man.
Yeah. I was going to tell you.
Yeah. Ketchup, you can't do that shit, bro. You can't.
Right,
I have to pause the whole chat to go and mute your ass.
Don't
all right? So
bitch!
Stop spamming, man. Stop spamming. Hey, it's like Dusk Till Dawn, which we'll talk about later. Be cool.
Heinz ketchup. He's trying to bring back the purple thing. The purple squeeze.
I'm gonna jump out here and fix something real quick. Yeah. Be cool, man. Be cool. Hang on.
I like random humans. Like, block this jabroni. Fuck.
All right.
The Rock coming down going,
by the way, stop voting. I think everybody had a chance to vote. Sorry for that. See, when you do shit like that, you ruin it for everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, don't do that shit.
But no, Camp Blood Media, thank you so much. That's Josh Weevil. He says, hey, boys, how you guys doing tonight? Never Hike in the Snow is out soon. You guys going to be pumped. Wham Friend, it is going to be amazing. Hell yeah, it is, man. And we're fucking both stoked as shit.
Yeah, dude. Like we reacted to the trailer. It was really good. It was awesome. The way that and me and Mike had also been proponents of Jason being in the snow. Even though I've heard some snarky ass comments like, "Why would Jason be in the snow? Nobody goes camping in the snow. So obviously it would never happen in the snow." It's like, well, obviously you've never ever in your life had sex.
Zombies don't run. Zombies don't run.
Yeah, it really goes back to the Zack Snyder argument with Dawn of the Dead. It's like I don't give a fuck. They're scary as shit when they run. I'm not saying I don't appreciate the Romero. But the Zack Snyder, when they run at your ass, World War Z style shit, that scares me. I don't like when somebody runs at me, dude. Like, I almost fainted today, by the way. I almost fainted, dude. You know when we watched that?
Did you see your credit card statement?
Yeah, well, that was the second time I fainted today. But dude, I was watching it was like scary Randonautica videos, and I knew it was fucking fake, dude. But you know, at the beginning they try to make it scary, and they have like that mock orchestra music coming up. Well, there's a girl that was running at the camera going, boom, 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 and she had like black eyes and just a fucking sunken face. It looked like my ex-wife when she had too much wine. But she was just running at the camera, and all you heard was boom, 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 and my heart went clunk, and dude, it locked up for a second. Like I went into like this. I was like, oh.
I passed out too.
Down. I was acting weird, and I went to the bathroom to throw water on my face and shit because I felt like I was gonna pass out like we did when we were watching that VHS. It was it was just freaky, and it came from a weird place. It was all haunted housey. So it scared me.
Yeah, those Randonautica shits are fucking crazy, dude. Like, we talked about doing that, and then we were like, nah. Hey, guys, we're almost at 400. We are 5 away from 400, 24 minutes in. That's fucking dope as shit.
I love it.
Awesome. honestly, you know what? I know that 2020 sucks and everything's crazy, and we all saw that fucking shit show of the debate the other night. Don't talk about it, please, God, no. But
It's not.
the thing about this year is that it's better than last year. The one thing that is better about this year than last year is that at least here in Kentucky, it feels like fucking, dude, it feels full on fall. It's cold as shit outside.
It's awesome.
The leaves are blowing. People are getting they have time, so they're putting Halloween decorations up. We're full on fucking fall, man. And even if they don't have Halloween, dude, we could still party.
Yeah. I had both my windows up, and I was sitting there like this in my chair, and I felt like Michael Keaton when I felt like a nice fall breeze come through. I felt like Michael Keaton in Batman Returns. I'm like,
yeah, dude. I was listening to My Chemical Romance all day the other day. I was like, it just feels right. It's gothic.
It's great.
I'm having a great time. Bye, Isabel. We love you.
We did say the ending, right? The ending of the voting. Nobody's voting anymore.
Yeah, I said stop voting. I said stop voting. They're counting them up. By the way, huge shout out to Courtney and Vanessa tonight, because, like I said, we have 16 matchups tonight. That's why we're kind of working our way through them. We'll chill out a little bit as we get closer to the end. We just want to make sure we don't keep you guys here for 4 hours tonight. Yeah. And but huge shout out to them, because I know they're working their ass off right now trying to keep up with these votes.
Man. They are the sexiest beasts of all time, and they're very reliable. We love those dudes and dudettes. Okay, we've got the vote finally coming in here. It's going good. And again, I really want to throw out and appreciate Courtney throwing in gifts every time he sends it. It looks nice. It's sexy. It's Candyman standing with some lightning shit. I like it. So it's option 1 with 7 and option 2 with 74. That's
damn!
Right.
Damn!
Candyman made the Conjuring its bitch. It dunked on it and then looked over it as he was straddling it and said, "Did you think that you could block me?" Fuck. I don't think so. Tony Todd says no.
Dude, I cannot believe that shit. Like, what was the number? Give me the numbers one more time.
7 to 74.
7 to 74. Dude, Conjuring just got fucking its ass beat.
He did. Yeah, dude. Oh my God, that black magic voodooed all over itself.
74 to 7, you guys. Candyman won. And I'm sorry for this blurry graphic. I'm gonna try to fix that for next week. I didn't know it was gonna be so ugly. But dude, Candyman just beat the shit out of the Conjuring, and a 12 seed just like, if this was March Madness, it just won by like 50 fucking points, dude.
It really did, dude. You see the guy in the corner in the Vegas betting crying because he just lost his fucking house as he rips up his fucking ticket. It's like shit. Tony Todd was pretty much like the what was it, Matike Okumbo or whatever his name was.
Dikembe Mutombo.
I don't know. I can't say his name. Matiko, I don't know how to say his name. Matike Okumbo.
Oh,
I don't know how to say his name. He's like, "Not in my house. Not in my house." Tony Todd comes down and strikes from a lightning.
Dude, Tony Todd fucked that shit up. Ray's Peace, thank you so much for the super chat. It says, thanks for all you guys do. Thank you guys for all you do. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. And we are over 400 strong already.
Oh, fuck
hell yeah, man. This is going to be a good one. I can feel it in my chachka,
senor. You guys turn out and show up with your pants off, because that way nobody can say, hey dude, where the fuck, dude? They always fucking put Halloween, dude. Halloween wins all the time, dude. So yeah,
Halloween's got a tough first round matchup too, by the way.
I know.
Since we rank these by IMDb score, it's only a 7.8, which is fucking heresy, by the way. That Halloween is a 7.8. That's some bullshit. But anyway, all right, we'll do one more vote before we take a quick PP break, just to get a little chunk of the bracket done. Going right into it. The next one we got.
Mike.
What?
You might want to check that thing on the other thing.
Oh, Jesus, Lord Almighty, dude. Why are you being a dick?
This motherfucker needs to get fucked by.
Why are you being a dick, bro? Stop being a fucking dick. We're all just trying to have fun here, you fucking twat. All right, now you're gone.
Yeah, Courtney's saying just mute him. Yeah.
Gone from the channel.
Damn, ketchup. Go back to the only Waffle House and wait for your drunk assholes to come and order fries in the middle of Waffle House at 3 a.m.
Of all the time we've been doing this shit, that's only the second time I've ever had to fucking block somebody. Jesus Lord. Anyways.
Disrespectful bitch.
Slut. All right.
Slut.
So for the next round, we have right before we take a break, we'll have a whole quarter of it done. So that's nice. Good moving. Good work, everybody. We've got Train to Busan versus, wait for it, Friday the 13th, the original. Again, no sequels in this one, no remakes in this one. You got to go with your originals. And we got Train to Busan coming in as I can't even see what it says. A 16th seed versus a fucking something, whatever. Train to Busan
is a 16 seed.
No, it's not a 16 seed. It's like a 4 seed versus a 13 seed. Friday the 13th. I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, anyways, nonetheless, Train to Busan versus Friday the 13th. When I say vote now, you're going to vote number 1 for Train to Busan. You're going to vote number 2 for Friday the 13th. And if I may, if you haven't seen Train to Busan,
So good.
maybe don't vote because you need to see that movie. I realize that Friday the 13th is going to be a lot more popular. And I understand that because a lot of people haven't seen Train to Busan, and do whatever the fuck you want. But my recommendation is just to not vote if you haven't seen Train to Busan. Is that cool?
Don't be a poll watcher, Mike. Let them fucking do it. Let them do it, bitch.
All right, guys. Vote now. Vote number 1 for Train to Busan. Vote number 2 for Friday the 13th.
Yeah, you know what? This is going to be controversial, and I know I'm going to get spiked up the butthole for this. And I'm just going to accept it, Mike. I don't care, okay? Put me on Rando Nautica as that fucking corpse with the thing up his butt that you find in the middle of the forest. I'm going to go with Train to Busan.
Me too, bro. Me too.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Are you ready to go down the fucking tunnel together and come out on top? I am. With each other. No, I really am. Because, listen, Friday the 13th, while it's a classic film in all regards, and no doubt it's one of the best ever, the thing is, once you see that movie, I've never been able to go back. Once you know the ending to it, that Pamela Voorhees is the killer, it just takes away the magic. And at that point, all you want to see is Jason from then on. I mean, when people think Friday the 13th, they don't think Pamela fucking Voorhees. They just don't. They don't think that woman with that hairstyle from 1961 is the killer. They think, damn, you see that freaky ass boy jump up from the water and pull that bitch down underneath? That's what they think of. Train to Busan is so good. It's so well put together. Yes, it's subtitles. It's a foreign film, but it's so well put together. And it doesn't, you know what? Even if there was no subtitles for you to watch, the images they capture and how they pull and tell that story, man, you could just watch it without subtitles. Dude, it's so good. Look, it's so unique, and it's so amazing.
It's a better film. I mean, it just is. Like, Friday the 13th is a more popular film. The title, Friday the 13th. But look, there was no Jason in that movie. They didn't break the mold of anything. They did that first-person shooter. The only thing they really did was they had the camp setting, and it started a huge thing. But, like, really, technically, Friday the 13th could have been the first movie in that franchise. Or Part 3. Part 2 could have been the first movie in that franchise. Yeah. Part 1, it has its place in horror lore, and it's so important because it started one of the greatest horror franchises of all time. But movie to movie, it just does not stack up, man. Train to Busan has so much emotion, so much heart. It's not it's a zombie. It being a zombie movie is like the 5th most important thing about that movie. Yep. It's a family movie. It's about treating your fellow man right. It's about stepping up when the time's right. It's about so much more than just being a zombie movie. That movie had me crying my fucking eyeballs out by the end of it.
Yeah, dude. Train to Busan is a really unique, rare movie that came out, and it really came out of left field. And you're like, holy fuck, dude. I mean, because at first I think somebody recommended it, or we just happened to randomly watch it and review it. It was just so powerful because, yes, of course you're gonna think like it's a zombie movie and it's gonna be scary and they're gonna be like running zombies and they're like, where's my fucking flesh? But at the same time, there was a true story in the middle of it, and all the characters were fleshed out really well. And then you also see a change that goes on with the father, like how he acts, and then at the end, this transformation that occurs throughout the film. Friday the 13th, the original, while good, and Kevin Bacon gets a spike in his throat, also cool. It's just, I don't know, man. Like, it's not, I'm not saying it's overrated. It's not. I mean, it has its place for a reason, but like comparative, I just don't think it survives. I against this movie, I don't think it goes.
I agree with you. Stop voting, everybody. I see the votes are kind of slowing down there, so we can stop voting on this one. But no, if nothing else comes from this, even if Friday 13th wins, just because it's more popular, or maybe because it's better, because we're wrong, I don't know. But whatever happens from this, if you have not seen Train to Busan, I know it's subtitles, but man, it is not boring at all. It is so fucking fun. It is such an intense movie to watch, especially for people who I mean, I don't know what the fuck I was going with that. It's a great fucking movie. So if you do yourself any favors this Halloween horror month, check out Train to Busan. Watch that shit. It's fucking amazing. So good. So good.
Yes, it's so amazing. I can't believe it. By the way, somebody mentioned, I hope they're making a sequel to Train to Busan. I think they are. I think that was actually, I think I heard something like that they are making a sequel.
No, they made it. It's out. It's called Peninsula, and apparently it sucks. I can't even bring myself to watch it.
Was it called Bus to Busan? We drive the train. It was Bus to Busan.
Woo-ha, woo-ha, I got you all a train.
That Busty Busan. Okay, well, it's out then, apparently.
All right, hey.
I think it's on Netflix, by the way.
Just to move things along real quick, while they're counting, I'm going to go take a pee first. And then if you get the count, just let me know when I get back. All right?
Yeah, I gotta go pee after you get back.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Be right back. I love your butts.
Somebody said they didn't vote because never heard of Train to Busan. Man, you got to watch it. I had never heard of it either, but it changed my perspective on zombies. It's a really great fucking movie for sure. Yeah, David, I know. Mike just told me. I didn't know it was out. It looks like a fucking UFO is coming in to snatch Michael away on Mike's screen. Looks like I got their laser gun ready. Sexy Shape says, P-break number 1. Yes, there will be many. Look, dude, I'm proud of us right now, dude. We've been holding our shit and pinching it together for a while. Usually it's like right away. Robbie says, I would love it if you all did a commentary of Psycho. I guess we haven't. I know we reviewed it. I guess we haven't done a commentary to it. Jason says, Jay, please don't get weird too late. What? Ote? You're the weird one saying it's weird. It's not weird. Okay, well, we got the vote in, so I'll wait till Mike gets back. And that's right, Courtney. Courtney has the perfect gifts to commemorate the situation. It's a slasher. It's a fucking, it's fucked. But I mean, it is what it is. Someone says, I'm so happy I don't have a live vote. What? Will Arwine says, missed the Merkins last night. How many pee breaks did you all have to take? We actually held it in pretty well. We held it in pretty well. Vanderhoff says, great to be here, Jay. I'm happy to have you, Vanderhoff. Thank you for being a part of this. I was like, if he's not here, if Vanderhoff's not here, it's not going down. No, thank you, man. Thank you for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it. I mean, the more of you guys that are here, the better it is for us because, you know, this is your choice. Like the movies that are going to ultimately win or the movie that's going to be the one that's last standing is going to be your choice. We want the people to decide. Hello. Hey, church. Hey, Jay, what was the fallout from the beef jerky? An exploded toilet. An exploded toilet. That shit fucking hurt. I have heartburn real bad sometimes, and that just happened to hit me on that night. And that toilet was fucking, it looked like something from Fallout, like the video game Fallout. JT Customs, did you hear Jamie Foxx is coming back as Electro for Spider-Man 3, but he's not playing the same one as he did in The Amazing Spider-Man? I did hear that. I'm not so sure on how I feel about that necessarily. I'm not saying that Jamie Foxx was a bad Electro. I don't know. I think that part could have been handled differently. I think it could have been expanded. I really wasn't just a fan of The Amazing Spider-Man. Was it the second one with Andrew Garfield? I think so. Or was it the first one? I think it was. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know. But it's fun. Kevin Smart said, Jay, going through a breakup. Your humor has helped me more than you know. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, man. I hope it gets better. Fuck her. She's not, you don't, whatever. You know what she is? She smells like old hot dogs that you haven't thrown away in the refrigerator. That's what she is. You're going to smell like fucking Adidas Sport. And she's going to smell like an old fucking nasty ass pea stained car that bums fuck in. You hang in there, bud. JB's hey Jay, does the Loomis hurt your voice? Loomis, yeah, not as bad anymore, but yeah, it does. I mean, after if we do an extended period of time, I go, God damn, it does a little bit, but it comes from the soul. Yeah, it does. It hurts my throat a little bit sometimes, but I soldier through. It'll be fine. Jay, will you guys ever do commentary and play horror games? I want your opinions on Fatal Frame and Silent Hill. My good Tomio Agato, we have talked about doing that. At some point trying to do video game comment or something like that, but it just never has worked out. But I think I played Fatal Frame back in the day. I think it was pretty fucking awesome. It scared the shit out of me. And Silent Hill is classic as shit. I'm a big Resident Evil fan, but Silent Hill is up there. But damn, man, like I don't know, like my butthole clenched a few times on those games.
Return of the Mac.
Okay.
Oh God.
Okay, so we've got the votes in.
Okay. Show me, Steven.
Okay, so the vote is Friday the 13th blazes through this motherfucker with a machete swinging and cutting off all sorts of counselors' titties. Option 1 has 39, and Friday the 13th rolls up in with a steam dump truck at 75.
39 to 75. That is a misjustice or injustice to Train to Busan.
Gods among us.
But Friday the 13th wins and wins big. So the winners so far are 7, Hellraiser, Candyman, and Friday the 13th. The losers are Wrong Turn, Black Christmas, The Conjuring, and Train to Busan. We are knocking out heavyweights in the first
I love it.
fucking
I love
round,
it. And
man.
by the way, you know, like no one mentioned this, but I thought I was like, oh my god, I'm glad no one did. I'm gonna bring it up, but we're not gonna do it. But what if there was a losers bracket to play back in? Fuck that noise.
That sounds like darkness.
That would be ridiculous. It would be kind of interesting and kind of cool, all the losers, and then having them do, have them do like a loser bracket to at least one of them get back in the championship. That'd be kind of cool. And then they would have to win best of 3, and then you know what I mean. Like that would be kind of cool, but it would just take too long. I know. This is for next year. Don't you touch my lips unless you mean it.
All right, you gonna go pee?
Mm-hmm.
Pete, gotta go pee.
Okay, I gotta go pee.
431 strong right now. Thank all you guys for hanging out with us tonight. And I just want to reference once more again that it's October the 2nd. It's cold outside. Amidst all the wrong things going on in the world right now, we are here together tonight. We're talking horror movies in the middle of the best month of the year, and it's awesome. It's just awesome. I'm so thankful to have you guys here. I'm having such a good time. I might have had too much to drink already, but it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. We got a long way to go. I'll be okay. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about that little guy right there. A lot of people talking about the concert last night. We hosted the Merkins live show last night. That was a fucking blasty blast. I hope you guys that made it and got tickets had a good time. I know that we sure did. And those are some fine gentlemen who do awesome work, man. Mizzy, the Borat 2 trailer was funny as fuck. I cannot wait to watch that movie. And, I wrote an article tonight. It won't be out till tomorrow, but it's about a film festival that's coming up. Another positive thing out of 2020. Because us horror fans, we're good at seeing the positives and stuff, You watch a movie and someone's friends are getting chopped to bits. They're cut, they're bleeding, they're going through hell. But us horror fans aren't thinking, man, this poor person's life's going to be ruined tomorrow. Instead, you're going, man, if they survive, I'll be fine. You know what I mean? We're positive thinkers. So in another positive vein, the good thing about what's going on in 2020 and not being able to go to the movies, not being able to see movies in theaters, is that film festivals are doing their shit online. So if you miss seeing new movies and seeing new trailers, you can buy tickets to these film festivals that are happening online right now, and you can experience all this shit right along with the critics and all that shit. And I just think that's a cool thing. So always looking for a silver lining in this bitch. Yeah, I know, Sean Davis. There's way too many people wearing fucking pants last night in that live stream. A bunch of bullshit. I paid to see cock and balls. If you guys stick around, you might see some tonight. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Might just end the channel tonight. Just show our whole bean sacks and just be like, hell with it. Let's go all the way. Let's go all the way. Thanks, Andre. Says you guys are making October lit. We're going hard, man, this month. We know it's been hard on everybody. It's been hard on us, too. We're going to go as hard as possible and make this shit as fun as hell. Hot tip for everybody who's gracious enough to be hanging out with us tonight. One of the skits you'll see coming up is Redneck Scream. That's an idea that we have brewing. We're going to film it this week. So be on the lookout for Redneck Scream. Michelle Evans, thank you so much. You and Jordan are awesome as shit, and I love your faces and your butts. But not in a sexual way because you're married, and I respect that. Have you seen the new trailer for The Witches? It looks pretty good. Love you all. Love you too. Have not seen it, but I do know it's going straight to on demand. I don't know what that's even all about, but my wife loves witch movies and stuff like that, so I'm sure we'll definitely check it out. By the way, there is a new movie. I don't know if you guys saw the trailer for this, but I can't remember the title of it. It's like a black magic voodoo movie. It's coming out from Paramount, and it's coming straight to VOD, and it looks like Final Destination batshit balls to the wall fun. I cannot wait to see that fucking movie. And I wish I could remember the name of it. Someone in the chat tell me. Campbell Media says that new intro's fire. Thanks, man. Yeah, we got that goosebump shit going. It's fun as hell. Music Man says, hey, Mike, the concert was great last night. Wondering, were there any films that didn't make it to the bracket that you really wanted to put on here? Hell yeah, man. There was a fuck ton. This was a hard bracket to make, you guys. Like, this was hard. The original idea was like, let's pick the best horror movie of all time. But you got 64, and 64 is just not enough for that. There's just so many old movies, like shit like that, and there's so many sequels, and it was just impossible. I spent I probably spent 4 hours working on this fucking bracket, man, just getting it right. And eventually it felt right to just like, let's not have any sequels, let's not have any remakes, because that'll just muddle it up. And instead of making it like the winner's the best horror movie of all time, let's just put a bunch of movies we love together and talk about. Because it's not, and a bunch of people saying Halloween's gonna win. I disagree. I think The Exorcist might win in the end. But, it's not about the destination. It's about the journey. We got 5 weeks of this bracket to do. And it's about each movie by movie and the fun we have talking shit about each movie as we go. Ringy542, thank you so much. Says, have you guys watched The Boys? Jay is up to date on The Boys, I believe. I watched the first season and tried to watch it one night when I was drunk, the new season, and just I wasn't into it yet. I got to go back and watch it. I got to catch up on Cobra Kai. But it's a great show. We both love the shit out of it. A nice alternative to the typical superhero shit. And it's a funny-ass show, for sure. So thank you, Ringy. Really appreciate it. James Jackson, once again, thank you. You're a fucking super beast. I love your face and your butt. And again, happy 7th birthday to Maddox coming up. Whew. There's Jay. Hey, baby cakes.
Hi, sweetheart. What are you doing?
Tomo says, Mike, are you prepared for the Thanksgiving weight gain? Dude, I've already begun it. On the heels of COVID, you got fall beer, you got football, you got wings, you got B-dubs, you got the candy coming up on Halloween. It's a lost cause. I'm going to be fat as shit in like 1 month, if I'm not already, but we'll see. All right. Who's the funny guy? What are you talking about? Anyways, all right, let's get right back into it. Next round up, we got Carrie versus Trick or Treat. This should be interesting, because I know people love Trick or Treat, but is it as good as Carrie? We'll find out.
Did you pour blood on my daughter? She's got telekinesis.
I think Trick or Treat's definitely the most modern, popular vote, but I think Carrie might be the better movie. We'll see. When I say vote now, and not until I say vote now, you're going to vote number 1 for Carrie, the original, and you're going to vote number 2 for Trick or Treat. Vote now. Vote number 1 for Carrie. Vote number 2 for Trick or Treat. Jay, I got to go Carrie on this one, bro. It's better. I like Trick or Treat. It's fun, but Carrie is just a classic, dude.
I like Trick or Treat, too. There was a lot of cool cameos by some stars, and I like the story they told. They wove it together really well. But, overall, Carrie's a classic movie. You can't fucking go wrong with Carrie. Carrie's a sexual thing that no one will ever tell me is not... It's so good, okay?
It's got John Travolta in it.
Don't you fucking argue with me. You shut your goddamn mouth and show respect to Carrie.
Yeah, dude, her mom was scary as shit. She put her in that little closet or whatever. Freaky as hell.
That reminds me of the Christian school that I went to, and they were like, if you talk to non-Christians, you ain't Christian. I'm like, huh? What do you mean? Like, who cares?
Dude.
I'm not selling Giggle Bush to 8th graders. I think you're wrong.
It touched on fucked up religious beliefs. It touched on bullying. It touched on young John Travolta, Pig's Blood, Sissy Spacek. That scene in the shower alone, dude, when they're throwing tampons at her. Oh my God, how fucked up is that?
The only thing I didn't like overall about that movie was some people like it 'cause it is a classic ending, but her hand popping out of the grave like she's a George Romero leftover.
Yeah, I get that.
I'm like, that. Come on, fuckers! Like, it was already good. You don't have to throw in that little extra sidekick to make it. It's already fine.
By the way, some of you guys might not know this, but a couple years ago we filmed a Carrie skit, and I had a blonde wig. And I was carrying books, and Jade knocked the books out of my hand, and it was it's called Creepy Carrie if you Google it. I love that skit. I think that's one of the funniest.
You look like a girl. You look like that RuPaul Drag Race that got cut from season 1. Like, you're pissed off.
Kevin Williams, goddamn man, thank you so fucking much. Kevin Williams with $50. Thanks, dude. Woo. Seriously. Says, hey guys, love all you for us. You've gotten me through the worst of times, and I can't thank you enough. Who would you pick in a fight between Alice from Resident Evil or Celine from Underworld? Also, what do you think about the movie Six Underground? I'll go to Jay for that one because he knows it better.
Well, no, okay. Well, it depends on the Alice you're talking about. Are you talking about the Alice that when she was stripped from her powers? Because first off, that character's fucking bullshit. But anyway, it has nothing to do with the Resident Evil video games, and it was just Mila Jovovich, her husband was trying to please her. But anyway, if Alice is full powered. Okay, no, if Alice is full powered, she kills Celine, without a doubt, because she could set goddamn crows on fire by just thinking about it. She was Neo in the outside world.
Stop voting, by the way. Stop voting.
But if you're talking about her depowered, just taking on Celine, I mean, Celine would make mincemeat out of that shithole. Like, it would just be done. They'd be like, go back to acting school. The Fifth Element was better.
Also, what do you guys think about the movie Six Underground? Did you ever see that, Jay? It's the Ryan Reynolds Netflix movie.
No.
It's a Michael Bay film, and the first fucking dude, the opening of that is so badass. It's like Dave Franco driving this. It's badass batshit. I got a little bored towards the end. It was like typical Michael Bay. Like, you're just throwing too fucking much at me. That like you just. I was in a band once, and someone reviewed one of our songs, and they were like, the problem with this band is that the song starts off at a fucking 11, and then it has nowhere to go. And that's kind of how I felt about that movie. Like, it started off so fucking crazy, and then they kept trying to, and like, you got to crescendo, not crescendi.
Yeah.
But I did like it.
It sounds like an asshole. It's like, I'm not saying you're bad, but I would rather have hot pokers go through my ear. I don't know if that's constructive criticism or if that's something you can take, because it really started out strong before I heard your music, and then it went really bad.
That's pretty much what it was. And by the way, the singer sucks. I'm like, thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Sean Davis, dude. The pantsless wonder Sean Davis. You didn't have to do that, man. Thank you so much. Says, evening, drunks. You two did a great job last night hosting the Merkins. C- for effort. It's cold tonight, but guess who has their pants off? This guy. I'm feeling like taking the shirt off, too. Ladies or guys, dinner first.
They're all right. You pantsless bastard fucker coming in with the save. Good for you, man. I hope your giblets are well protected.
Sean, like, honest to God, seems like the kind of guy who would show up to a Tinder date pantsless and be like, what? What?
You know what you know what? Sean reminds me of the dude from the Griswolds, like his cousin that like he has a bathrobe on and like he just wears like panties, like really fucking like Speedos. I'm like, what's the damn problem? When he shows up to the door, he just got a bathrobe on and Speedos. I love Sean though. Sean's a cool guy.
Yeah, I love Sean's butt, even pantsless. Ken Burnett, dude, thank you so much, man. You did not have to do that. Thank you. We love you, dude. Seriously. Last night was a badass concert. The Merkins did. Last night was a badass concert the Merkins did to kick off Halloween Horror Month. Their new video is the best they ever did. You and Jay are awesome hosts. Love you guys. We love you too, man. Love you long time.
Really good time, man.
Into the nights. And yeah, that video they did was fucking dope, man. I can't wait for everybody to see it who wasn't there.
I still get jealous every time they come out with anything. I'm like, you motherfucker.
They're beautiful fuck stick salads.
But I don't say that to their face. I'm like, wow, you're wonderful. But then when I go into the bathroom to pee, I'm like, I fucking hate them. Fucking hate him.
When we talk to Roy, we tell him that too. We're like, hey, he's like, hey, what's up, guys? I was like, hey, how's it going, man? By the way, I fucking hate you.
Yeah, we do. I'm not gonna lie, we've actually admitted that to him. Okay? It felt very cleansing to be able to do so. But so we've got the votes in. Carrie is looking like a firebug right now. She's gonna go ahead and have 92 on her vote. Option 1 to 55. She's torching that motherfucker.
I'm shocked, dude.
That bitch gonna be nothing but a barbecue chicken, big old burn bones and everything.
I'm shocked. I actually thought, because Trick or Treat is such a fanfare movie. I actually thought Trick or Treat would win the popular vote on that one. So good job, guys. Good job with the voting. Carrie wins.
Speaking of Carrie, dude, I kind of like. I mean, I know it's not the popular opinion, but I kind of like the Rage Carrie too.
I've never seen it.
It's not bad.
I need to get in on that. Zach Cornett, thanks so much, man. He says, hey, I missed you guys. I haven't been around a lot recently. I've been taking time off of social media because of stupidity, but I love you guys. We love you too, Zach. And I totally get it, man. Sometimes you got to walk away from that shit. You just got to walk the fuck away. Social Zach, media can fuck your mind.
Get on MySpace.
Yeah, it's safer on MySpace.
We're all there.
Ringy542, thank you so much, says, how would you do Michael's death in Halloween Kills if it was to truly be the final Halloween movie? First off, that could never, ever happen. Ever.
No, it won't happen.
Ever. And it couldn't be in Halloween Kills because they have to do Halloween Ends. But if you're going to kill off Michael Myers forever and always and forever, I don't ever want it to happen, but the only way I can think is that you dip him in acid and slowly burned him. So he had to stand there and do his Halloween 4th dance when he got shot like...
So he's tracking down Laurie Strode, and she's in a corner and she doesn't know what to do, and she pulls up a picture of Rob Zombie and then he melts away. End of Michael Myers forever.
Rob Zombie makes him smell his crotch and then he just dies.
Yeah, that all you gotta do is hold up a picture of Rob Zombie and he fucking dies.
I took that too. Will Arnwine, thanks so much, bro. He says, have y'all seen the trailer for Freaky with Vince Vaughn? It's a horror Freaky Friday. It looks like a good horror comedy. I've seen the stills from it. I've not watched the trailer for it, but Vince Vaughn in horror is an okay USA from me.
Yeah, dude, I loved him. Even though Psycho, when he remade that, was exactly the same movie, I still liked it. And then he was in, which it wasn't a horror movie, but there was a lot of horror gore in it. Was that, what was that, The Rumble in the Cell or whatever?
Oh, Brawl in Cell Block 99.
That was fucking amazing.
That was a great movie, and that was a horror-ish movie because of all the gore and
yeah.
shit going on.
Yeah, because of the gore. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, man. Thank you so much, dude. All right, guys, moving right along. Footloose and fancy free. Next up, we have Get Out. Get Out versus.
Get out of my face.
This is going to be a fun one. I can't wait to see who wins this one. Get Out versus The Collector. Wow. That's a good one, man. I know Get Out's the more popular one, but The Collector is underrated as fuck. When I say vote now,
before we do this, I got 5 on it.
I got 5 on it.
Oh, I know that was us. I know. But I just had to throw it in there.
All right. When I say vote now, not yet, but when I say vote now, you're going to vote number 1 for Jordan Peele's Get Out. You're going to vote number 2 for The Collector. Vote now. Vote number 1 for Get Out. Vote number 2 for The Collector. What do you got here, Jay?
I got a whole bowl of fucking shit. I don't know. This one's a toughie. This one's a toughie titty. I'm gonna go ahead and put 5 on it. I'm gonna go with Jordan Peele's Get Out. Even though I do like The Collector. The Collector's a good movie. I do enjoy it. I think I saw The Collector 2 first before I saw The Collector, and then I went back and watched The Collector. It was just one of those weird things. Like The Collector 2 popped up on a suggestion. I'm like, I'm in a weird mood. I've had too much alcohol. Let me watch it.
We saw that in the theaters together.
Did we watch it?
Early in the channel, we saw The Collector 2. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. But Jordan Peele's Get Out was actually, you know what I respect that movie so much for is it's a great movie overall. It's got a great story. It's got a great twist. It's got all sorts of cool things. It's like what M. Night Shyamalan wishes he could be sometimes, or what he used to be. But it's also because he was a comedy writer, and then he's able to bring that shit full forward and make an actual really good scary horror movie with some deep social commentary on it. That's not like, shoveling dick in your mouth right away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying.
It's a good movie.
I get what you're saying, and I do think that Get Out will win this vote, but my vote is for The Collector. I think The Collector is just underrated. I think Get Out's good. I think it's enjoyable. I like the movie a lot. It was good. I think Jordan Peele stuff is just a little bit overrated, which is why us didn't make this list here. But I did enjoy Get Out a lot. I think it's a really good movie. But The Collector, man, it's underrated. It's creepy as shit. It actually scared me a lot. Like they kind of have a hard time finding their way a little bit in that movie. It gets a little bit weird and off-putting, but that dude with that mask walking around setting traps and being freaky as fuck, it scares the daylights out of me. I would pick The Collector. I would keep that one. That's my vote. So I can't wait to see what you guys think.
I felt like The Collector would be one of those motherfuckers you run into in Arkham Asylum, the video game. You're like, what the fuck?
Oh, dude,
Joker's got a new nemesis.
What was that game on PlayStation 2? Like Mankind or like
Manhunt.
Manhunt.
Yeah, dude, that was all sorts of controversies rolled up.
That was scary as fuck, dude.
It was a good game.
That was a great game, man. That was a really fucked up game. Dead Gamer 773, thanks, man. He says, missed my super chat. I'm sorry, dude. We were trying our best to keep up with it. He says, was just a funny story, LOL. Email me, wewatchthemovie2@gmail.com. If we don't get it into this one, I'll make sure we start the next stream with it since we missed it, dude. My bad.
By the way, I wanna go ahead and throw this out. Tobey Maguire. Is that really Tobey Maguire? He's even got the perfect. He's like, pizza time. Thank you so much for the donation, dude. I love that fucking line.
I hope so. Pizza time.
It's pizza time. Remember in that movie in Spider-Man when he walks up and he has the stack, he's like, pizza time. Now dig on this. But
is there anything better, by the way, than when it's like a Friday night and you're a kid and your mom's like, we're ordering pizza tonight, guys. The only thing better than that is when your parents are like, we're gonna go rent a video tonight. I'm like, yes.
When you have that, you become goddamn fucking Super Saiyan. When they say, we're not only gonna have pizza tonight, boys, we're gonna have a blockbuster night. Let's make it a blockbuster night. And we
used to beg my dad to take us to the video store. But like, come on, let's just fucking rent movies tonight. And I would always pick something like, I don't know. But sometimes like he let me rent Wayne's World, and he hated that. One time he showed up with the old school blockbuster thing, and it was Empire Records. He's like, I rented some movies on the way home from work, thought you kids would like this one, and it fucking changed my life. Empire Records, one of the greatest movies of all time. All right, stop voting.
With that dude, because mom and dad were old. They're like my grandparents. Well, they are my grandparents, but so they were older. But we would go to the video store quite often, and they would just rent. Like they would let us rent anything we wanted. And I didn't have to watch it with them. They didn't have that shit where it's like, oh, parents should know. this scene contains this, that, and this. Fuck the MPAA. Nobody read that shit back then. So I'd be like watching all sorts of crazy stuff. That's why I got to watch Nightmare on Elm Street so early. But yeah, it was a great night, man. Going to Blockbuster Video or Hollywood Video or Movie Gallery or whatever your preferred store was, it was always a great night.
Yeah, always good times, man, for sure. Joe Medeiros, hey, what's up, dude? Thank you so much, man. He says, I think Jordan Peele is a very talented horror writer-director with a lot of great story ideas. I wouldn't disagree with that at all. I know I said that I think he's a little bit overrated, but I absolutely agree that he's talented and he's got a lot of great story ideas, and I think he's going to do some of the best horror movies we've ever seen in our life. I think rewatching Us, I was like, man, this movie is not as good as people treated it.
I think we gave Us a pretty decent score, but I think overall, like, you know, people were like licking its taint a lot harder than
it didn't hold up to the rewatch.
It's not a bad movie at all. It was a good movie. But you know, while there are horror elements in it, it felt very sci-fi to me, but it was still a great movie. Jordan Peele, I think what's going to really, you know, we got Candyman coming up. Excuse me.
Which he didn't direct, he just produced.
I know, but I mean, I don't know how many of his ideas might have seeped in there.
Right.
I really want to see another one, like in his junior year, because Us was his sophomore year in directing.
It's just,
so I want to see something.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. It's just, to me, he went from like underrated, like, oh, this is a comedy guy, nobody's going to take him seriously. He went from like an underdog to like, all of a sudden in 2 movies, he's Alfred Hitchcock. And I was just kind of like, I was rooting for him, and I still am rooting for him, but you guys just like blew his shit up like out of nowhere. It was weird.
Yeah.
Paige Ulmer, thank you so much. Seriously, thank you. What?
Okay, well, Us becomes we, because Us comes in here and does it with 67 to 59. Option 1 with 67 to 59. That's right. Us became
no. Get out. Get out. It's Get Out, not Us.
All right. Well, fuck me in the ass.
So,
whatever. Get Out.
Get Out. Beat the Collector.
Another one. Yeah. Get Out.
Well, 67
you know, whatever.
to 59.
We were talking about Us, so it got yeah. But I love this GIF that Courtney sent, because it looks like this is. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is what it looks like when your in-laws are coming over and you don't want to tell your wife no because you want sex later.
I get it. Get Out. So Get Out wins. In week 3, because next week we're going to the other side of the bracket, we'll have Get Out versus Carrie. That'll be an interesting one. But it was a close vote. The Collector did a good job. So now we are into the second half of the bracket. We got 2 more, and then we'll take 1 more PP break, and then we're really working our way through this bitch. We're doing a good job, guys. Again, shout out to Courtney. Shout out to Vanessa. I don't know how much you guys are actually able to enjoy and have a good time with this, because I know you guys are counting your asses off, and I just want you to know that we appreciate it so fucking much. Thank you guys for all you guys do. Moving right along. Next up, we've got, this is going to be a fun one, Return of the Living Dead. 1985's Return of the Living Dead versus It Follows. Another modern horror movie, It Follows. It sounded like someone farted. What was that? My wife sat down. I was like, damn, girl, did you fart?
You got that stank ass.
It was the couch, though. Maybe. I don't know. But, no, I said that wrong. No, I didn't. Yeah. Return of the Living Dead versus It Follows. So when I say vote now, you're going to vote number 1 for Return of the Living Dead, starring Thom Matthews, or you're going to vote number 2 for It Follows. Vote now. Vote number 1 for Return of the Living Dead. Vote number 2 for It Follows. Dude, for me, this is no fucking contest. It's absolutely Return of the Living Dead. That movie is funny as fuck. It's got the dad from Frasier. It's got Thom Matthews in it. It's one of the funniest, like, would you think this is a costume? This is a lifestyle. Punk rock. It's a punk rock zombie comedy.
Was that Return of the Living Dead there, or was that Return of the Living Dead Part 2?
No, that's Return of the Living Dead. That's Return of the Living Dead.
Oh yeah, that crazy, is that the one with the crazy red-haired chick? She's like, I just suck your dick because you shop at Hot Topic.
Yeah, she gets butt naked and dances on the gravestone. Yeah, my personal favorite zombie movie of all time. I do love It Follows. It was a smart movie. It was cool. It had some neat ideas. It had some excellent camera work. Tiny bit overrated as a movie as a whole. But fuck, dude, it's Return of the Living Dead.
Yeah, I don't know. I would say Return of the Living Dead for me too, just because of the classic reasons, and obviously it was a great zombie movie. I mean, it was just an overall great zombie movie, and it had a good blend with comedy and horror in it. Return of the Living Dead Part 2 is a little bit more funny and fun for me, but I still liked Return of the Living Dead. It Follows is why you just don't raw dog it with a girl when she says she's on birth control, because you don't want to have fucking, little boy named Dylan that's turning 2 months old next week. You just don't want to have it. So yes, the STDs are strong with It Follows. It's fucking awful. It's chlamydia on legs. That's what it is.
Yeah,
it's
dude.
chlamydia on legs, and it's herpes telling you need to get a Valtrex prescription. But
I will say
Return
that,
of the Living
dude.
Dead,
Yeah.
Return of the Living Dead is like the superior film overall. Like, I would rather watch that movie 100 times over than watch It Follows. Even though It Follows is a great movie to pick if you've never seen it before. If you've never seen It Follows, you should definitely check it out. It is kind of freaky. It's got its own freakiness going on. And it's kind of skanky in its own way.
Yeah.
Like, it's got like some skanky, and you really don't even know what time period it's in.
Yeah, dude. Like, I think that It Follows is a great movie to show your teenage daughter, though. Like, it's like that scene in 10 Things I Hate About You when the dad's like, "No, seriously, you kiss a boy, you'll get pregnant, and you'll die." Or whatever it was he said.
Yeah.
It Follows is the greatest movie to show your teenage daughter, because it's basically an STD movie. You fuck someone, and then something follows you, and then it kills your ass. It's about STDs. I mean, it's about STDs.
They should show that for health class.
They should stop
All the
voting.
other stuff. You just show, like, they're like, this is what happens. Okay, you're gonna have this following around for the rest of your life. This is what happens when you get a girl pregnant, and she said she was on birth control. Or this is what happens when like I said, chlamydia on legs.
Yeah,
Comes chasing after you.
Stop voting. No more voting. Let them count that bitch up.
Ashley Pendleton. Yeah, Tarman, man. Yeah, Tarman is great. They even I think they made a NECA figure of him. He was so popular. Tarman. Return of the Living Dead. I think Return of the Living Dead. I'm not sure. I think it was shot in Kentucky too.
I think I heard something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiffany Holman, thanks so much for the super chat. She says Zombieland is great too. That's true. I actually discluded comedies because I would have had Shaun of the Dead in this bitch. I would have had so many movies in there. I discluded comedy horror movies. Now there are horror movies with comedy in them, like Killer Clowns from Outer Space is in the list. But to me, that's a scary movie that has comedy in it. Cabin in the Woods is in here, but again, it's a scary movie that has comedy in it. A movie like Zombieland is just pretty much pure comedy. Same thing with Shaun of the Dead. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, and then like, I would say it's like Warm Bodies.
Yeah, and that's like,
and then like Evil Army of Darkness.
Yeah, I kept that Army of Dark. Well, that's a sequel, but I would have kept it out anyway because it's more comedy.
It's more comedy, yeah.
Yeah, but just while you guys, while they're tallying up the votes, I'll give you guys a look, see at what we've got coming up here. We're gonna finish the whole left side of the bracket tonight. So next up, we're gonna have Killer Clowns from Outer Space versus Night of the Living Dead. We're going to have The Shining versus Jeepers Creepers. We're going to have From Dusk Till Dawn versus The Descent, 2 great vampire movies. We're going to have The Others versus Final Destination, 28 Days Later versus Child's Play, An American Werewolf in London versus Insidious, Halloween 1978 versus The Blair Witch Project, Hereditary versus Cabin in the Woods, and Alien versus Sleepaway Camp. That's how we're going to round out the night. This will be, after the next vote, we will be halfway through.
Yes, sir, Bobby Joe. We're getting there, guys. Don't you worry. Don't you put away your skis because we're sliding down this mountaintop tonight.
We're getting inside of it. We're getting inside of it.
Get inside you.
Now you're begging me to stay. Dude, you didn't even finish your sentence before I started that. We are on.
We're locked in.
Yeah.
We're locked in.
We're locked
zoned in and locked in.
Like a fucking sniper tonight, buddy. We're killing it. I'm not saying we're funny. We're obviously not funny. I'm just meaning we're moving at a good pace.
No, if me and Mike even get a compliment, you guys are kind of funny. It's like, well, that made our week.
What's everybody drinking tonight? Oktoberfest? Who's drinking Oktoberfest? What's everybody drinking tonight now that we have a moment of clarity while they count up the votes?
Tyler was like, this is a horrible lineup. It's like, well, there's a lot of fucking movies on here, man. It's a lot of movies. Like I don't know, bro.
You know what? Fuck you.
I don't know how many.
Fuck you, Tyler.
we should have fucking gone to Dollar General and picked those titles that nobody knew about. They're like creatures that suck fucking fish.
You know what's funny about that, Tyler, is that you've said that 4 times, and if you say it one more time, I can just block you out of the chat. So suck my dick. A lot of work went into this, so you can just lick my left butt cheek and then go fuck yourself.
I'm gonna slap you with the mic and my dick.
Yeah. Slap me with the mic and my dick. I think we have a vote. Is that what that sound was?
Oh, yeah. Okay, guys, are you ready to fucking spread it on once again? The Return of the Living Dead comes back. Tarman is having a great time eating your fucking brains with 109 to 36. Guess what? It didn't follow you all the way home. It followed you to the unemployment line because it loses tonight. It loses to Return of the Living Dead.
All right, I'm so happy about that. I was actually really worried about that. I love Return of the Living Dead so fucking much. Happy to see it survive.
Yeah, that's a big ass score. 109 to that, Jesus. That's like Michael Jordan playing a high school team by himself.
Yeah, man.
You just fucked that up.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Aaron Elliott, thanks, man. He says, hey, guys, much love from Scotland. Great show as always. Can I get a shout out from Loomis for my brother Darren, please? From Scotland!
Hey, Darren, how you doing? I'm surprised that you're still up. Shouldn't you be drunk? Not them. Don't you drink all the time in Scotland? You take some Guinness. You like that shit? You know what I don't like about it? It has to be room temperature. I don't know if it's Scotland. I like Braveheart. It's a great movie. Okay? Get out of my face. Good job. Happy birthday.
That's all right, Tyler, by the way.
Tyler did say, sorry, Daddy Mike.
A lot of work went into this lineup, Tyler. A lot of work. That's all I'm saying.
Daddy Mike, can you please spank me later? Yeah.
It's all right, man.
Put it on me, baby.
We're cool. We're cool. Let's high five it. Let's hug it out, bitch. All right. Let's do the next one before our last break, or for our next break. Night of the Living Dead.
Woo! The original, right?
The original, right? Yeah, because no remakes.
Yeah. I like the Savini one though.
Night of the Living Dead versus Killer Clowns from Outer Space. When I say vote now, you're going to vote number 1 for Night of the Living Dead, George Romero's classic, or you're going to vote number 2 for Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Vote now! Vote number 1 for Night of the Living Dead, vote number 2 for Killer Clowns from Outer Space. What do you think, Jay? I think this is pretty obvious.
I'm going to go with Night of the Living Dead.
Me too.
Yeah, look, like it's the movie that started like the whole zombie genre. Like it's the one that every creator of any zombie movie goes back and references. Without George Romero's Night of the Living Dead, you wouldn't have the zombies that you know and love today. Not to mention the fact that, again, during the time that he shot that movie, it was a very tumultuous time. It was a really insane time when he shot it, and he cast a black dude as one of the leads in it. And that was controversial.
Love that though. He was great.
Yeah, and it had a great sense of like, I'm gonna be able to comment on what's going on in my time, but again, not shove it down your throat like I'm jackhammering a dildo in your butt. Right. And again, like Romero was a master at doing that, not just with that movie, but with Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead. Like he was a master. He's very sorely missed because he was able to do that with a horror movie, but tell you a tale inside of it. Now, at the same time, Killer Clowns was an incredibly good movie too. I had a lot of good fun time with it. It was like an adventure ride. But overall, if I'm going to compare those two, like Night of the Living Dead is like, I mean, that motherfucker's like Mozart with what he wrote, and then it's like trying to compare it to MC Hammer. Like MC Hammer's fun and shit, and I like to listen to like, you can't touch this, but like it's Mozart. Like you play that shit for your pregnant wife, and your kid grows up to have like super secret intelligent powers. Or what they say.
Dead on, dude. Dead on. Like, I love Killer Clowns from Outer Space. And my 4-year-old's watched it 7,000 times over the past year. She loves it, too. It's a great movie. It's fun as shit. It's a wacky-ass, dark... I remember watching it as a kid. I have fond memories watching it as a kid. It's a movie kids can watch and be creeped out by, but still have a good time with. It's a classic. It's really unfair, almost, that it had to go up against Night of the Living Dead. But Night of the Living Dead is such a staple of horror. It's such an important movie to horror. And like you said, the main guy... the leader of the movie being a black man was something that was unheard of at that point, and it was such an innocent turn of the times. You know what I mean? Like he really meant that shit. Like and it worked out so good. I love that movie so much. I love Killer Clowns from Outer Space so much. They're both great movies, but I think Night of the Living Dead is just way too important to horror and the history of horror to be taken down on this one. So I'll go Night of the Living Dead too. By the way, stop voting. That'll stop us there on the voting. Jeremy Blevins, who has sent us like 6 gigantic fucking boxes, huge boxes, for some fun unboxing stuff, which you guys will see coming up soon. Thank you so much, dude. You do not have to do that. He says, "Hey guys, I'm excited to be here this week. This week has been hell, unfortunately. My dad was diagnosed with COVID. Fuck, man.
Oh, shit, man. That sucks.
I showed him the Michael and Loomis unboxing. He loved it. Thank you, guys. And that was, by the way, we put up one of his unboxings. It's early. We put it up on the Patreon for the Patrons to see. Man, I'm sorry. I'm so fucking sorry that your dad got diagnosed with COVID. I hope everything comes out good with that. Me and Jay have been, both of our dads are high risk. We're both really worried about that, and our hearts are with you, dude. I hope everything works out great, and keep us updated, man. Let me know on the Patreon. Shoot me a message. Let me know what's going on. We love you, bro.
Sure, man.
Fuck this fucking
Thank
COVID
you.
bullshit.
Yeah,
Right,
you
a
know,
stupid
eventually we're
asshole.
gonna get to 21 or 2021 and 2022. And by the way, it's gonna be all bad dream, and hopefully everything is fine. Somebody said they wanted to call out. Paige Ulmer says it was quite tumultuous. Jay, yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't. Did I mispronounce it? Like that? It's
Tumultuous. Tumultuous.
Yeah, I can't fucking say certain words.
Like
okay?
tamale.
Okay, you got some? You got some hot tamales? but whatever. Yeah, that's you guys got the point.
I don't know if I said this, but stop voting. I think I said
you
that.
already said. Yeah, you said it.
No, man.
Yeah. Hopefully,
we love you,
hopefully
Jeremy.
everything gets better, man. Thank you so much, and I hope your dad's well, and I hope he gets better, and hopefully it just lasts for 2 weeks and then it's over.
Fuck yeah, man. Absolutely. Paige Ulmer, thank you so much. Says, can I get a goddamn you, Michael, please? For Paige.
Oh yeah. Goddamn you, Michael! I was giving you more of the old we watched movie opening thing.
Little scream. Look at all these fucking badass, awesome people in the chat. Wishing Jordan's dad well, man. You guys are good people. You're good people. We love you. Dirty D, thank you so much. Says, you two were the best thing about last night. Which one of you wrote Cookie Woman? Loved it. Mike, hope you liked your birthday gifts. Well, first off, I have 3 boxes of birthday gifts. One from Diane, one from Jarvis, one from Jamie. Which it's going to be kind of awkward, dude, because like I guess our next unboxing is just going to be like me unboxing shit for myself. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know what else to do.
I'll just film it, bitch. Okay, I'll just be in the back with the goddamn like ready action.
You gotta sit next to me while I do it, but
no, I'm not. I'm gonna make you awkward.
Basket it together. But no, I haven't unboxed it yet, Diane, so I don't know. But when I do, I'll enjoy it. Because I imagine, even though you guys sent it for my birthday, you want to see it on camera. So we're saving them, even though my birthday was last week. But as far as who wrote Cookie Woman, Jay did. I mean, like, it's off the cuff, right? I mean, we just, I learned the song, and then Jay freestyle.
We were doing the Patreon live stream that we do. By the way, if you guys aren't Patrons, consider it. But we were doing a Patreon live stream, and Mike, we always do this like thing at the end where we pull up the guitar and we kind of have a kumbaya fucking. It's fun. It's whatever. But Mike started playing the Pretty Woman thing, and then it was just Cookie Woman. It was like I think maybe Cordy or somebody said do Cookie Woman.
Yeah.
Or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
And, it just flew off it flew off all the old brain meat.
Yeah.
So there was that. It wasn't really written.
Hey, fuck it. Hang on.
Damn, Courtney, that is a sexy fucking
Sorry to put you on the spot there, Jay, but for those who weren't there last night, you want to do it right now?
Okay. I'm not doing it. I don't want to. Put it back where you found it. It's not even you. You stole it. It belongs to probably Johnny Depp. He needs the money for his court case against that bitch. Lucky woman walking down the street. Lucky woman, the kind I'd like to meet. Lucky woman, you are a big fat whore, and that's true. I want you to die. Listen to that song. It's blue. Again, it's not exact words, but I'm in a different space. Cookie woman, don't like that you, Cookie woman. I don't know. I don't want to do. I'm not prepared. I felt like we were in a Patreon stream. There's a lot of people here that went through the bracket shit, so I feel bad. It's like you guys have to be subjected to shitty Loomis singing. Okay, so we have the vote coming in. It's overwhelming. Okay, it's overwhelming. The Living Dead Feasts on the Brain. Option 1 has 106 to 21.
All right.
21.
106
this is a nuclear explosion.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space got Killer Clowns from Butt Fucked.
They got killed for show because they clowns, because they thought they could go against it.
You guys know what this means, right? In week 3, we're going to have Night of the Living Dead versus Return of the Living Dead. That's going to be so fun. That's going to be a good time in Texas, Jim. All right, it's pee-pee break time, son.
All right, I'm going to go first this time.
All right, you go first this time.
Okay.
Go on now. Get. Yep. I guess that's just... I need a pick there. You guys want a... While Jay's peeing, you guys want a teaser of a music video we got coming out soon. Yeah, I'm too drunk to do this right now, but I'm gonna anyway. This is Emo Michael Myers. Are you ready? I had a sister named Judith. She had sex with this kid. It all ended awkwardly quick. You know, I stabbed her in the tits. I know it probably wasn't cool of me, but I just went crazy. You see, my middle name is Audrey. Michael Audrey Myers. I fucked that one up really bad. Now I'm heartbroken and spins grow. But you know, I can't remember the rest of the song. You'll have to wait for the video for that part to come out. Because I forgot it. Ghostface said, any advice on how to stop losing your guitar picks? I bought 72,000 of them. Because I always lose them. Because I'm a whore. From Texas. That's where I used to live, Texas. Not really. Not really at all. We missed a super chat there. Sexy Shape. Thank you so much. Says, love your faces, and I want to donate more to you guys. But I'm no Sharon Stone. I'm no Sharon Stone. So ready for October. Whatever commentaries you guys got headed your way. You guys make work go so much by faster. Sexy Shape, thank you so much for that. $10 is a lot of fucking money, man. That is... Be proud of that. I'm proud of that. Thank you so fucking much for it, man. We appreciate it very fucking much. That's amazing of you to do that for us, and we love all you guys. You don't have to super chat. When you do, it helps a lot. We really appreciate it, and we love your butts a long time. But thanks, man. Really appreciate the kind words. James Jackson, you whore. He says, so we have Kiss from a Rose by Slender Man, and now Cookie Woman by Dr. Loomis, and Emo Michael Myers. We need a Wham album, LOL. We're working on it, son. We got some ideas cooking in the butt crack. Some cool stuff coming. There will be a whole music video for what you guys just heard. That was just a piece of it. I've been working on it for like 2 months because I'm a shitty musician. But it's coming at some point. There will be a video this month. That is the whole Emo Michael Myers music video. Let's see. Flavor Dave! Trash Panda Tattoos wants Jay to give his girlfriend Tina a shout out. I thought that said tuna. Wants Jay to give his girlfriend Tina a shout out for her birthday as Slender Man. I will bring that up when Jay comes back. For sure, my friend. Jim Dorsey, thank you so much. Says, please sing a slow, moody acoustic version of White-Faced Fucker. All right, where'd the fucking pick go? Slow and moody? Slow and moody of White-Faced Fucker. I've never tried that, Jim. Hey, wash your hands! Wash your fucking hands, bro! All right.
I can hear you, bitch.
Hey,
I did.
Jim Dorsey asked for a slow, moody acoustic version of White-Faced Fucker, so come in at the right time. Slow and moody, White-Faced Fucker. Here comes that white-faced fucker, an asshole like no other. Big old piece of shit wants to stab his sister's tits. I've never played that slow before. It sounds weird. Let's just go into the Loomis part of it, but moodier. I said, goddamn, God.
Nothing about you is good. Your parents hated you, and before you stabbed your sister, they wanted to get rid of you. Goddamn,
I said,
I hope that you get put down.
I said, goddamn.
Keep moving around and staying alive.
I said,
why? I hope you're down and
goddamn.
I one day wake up and you have something in your face and it's called death. Fuck off.
That was, that song doesn't really fit with Moody, but we did our best in Texas. Hey, yeah. I'm gonna go take my pee-pee break time now. But when I was gone, thanks Jim, by the way, really appreciate it, man. Sorry that sucks so much. Flavor Dave says Trash Panda Tattoos wants Jay to give his girlfriend Tina a shout out for her birthday as Slender Man.
Okay. Okay. Tina, how you doing? Me hope you're doing just right. I mean, it's your birthday. It's the day of your birth. Me hoping that you will have a wonderful time, and me hope that you will have people take you to the greatest place on earth. That would be Subway Sandwich Shop. You can get all sorts of different kinds of subs there. They is all right. They is nice. So me is hoping that me find you in good health, in good spirits on this day. It's the day of you birth. You just come around and everybody love you. So blow out the candles and make wish. Make wish for some sandwich. Have a good day. Bye-bye. By the way, I don't know if some of you you're like, what the fuck? I do a character called Slenderman. But anyway, yes, the beer does flow through us quite badly. It's like the dark side. We just try to pee it out as quickly as we can. We want to be Jedi, but the Sith is so strong. And we don't have the high ground, as Obi-Wan would say. Hey Jay, have you guys seen the trailer for Halloween Inferno Part 3? I don't think I've seen it. Is it cool? Is it awesome? I hope so. Mike and Jay. Oh, I'm sorry. There's so many. Goddamn, slow down the chat. Mike and Jay, would you think Jordan Peele would do a great, if given the chance to do something great with a script or direct a Nightmare on Elm Street with that creative mind he has? Yeah, I mean, I think he would do really well with the Nightmare on Elm Street script. I think that the studio that needs to be involved with the Nightmare on Elm Street reboot would be A23. I think that's what it's called. Could be wrong, but I think it's like, I don't know. I think it's A23. I think that they would have the right tools to really bring a Nightmare on Elm Street remake fully fleshed and really well done. And I'm a strong supporter of Kevin Bacon coming in as the role of Freddy Krueger. What I always feel like and I think I've said this before, I think they should do like a Dark Knight trilogy for Nightmare on Elm Street. You know what I mean? Like have the beginning where it's, Nightmare on Elm Street, but you just call it like Freddy or something, where it's like it showcases how disgusting and nasty he is, and it goes through his trial and stuff like that. And when you get to Nightmare on Elm Street, the sequel, then you have it where it's actually the Nightmare on Elm Street remake that we all know and love. And then you get to Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, which would be the final. Kind of do a Christopher Nolan kind of reboot of the series. I don't know. That's just my opinion, but Night Kieran, A24, Iron Wolf, A24, A23. A23 was what they used to call themselves, and then they realized they were better off calling themselves A24. Luke asks, hey Jay, have you watched Sup Horror Movie Primetime? Hey Jay, have you watched Class Action Park on HBO Max about 19? I've never seen it. It seems cool though. It's about 1980s amusement park in New Jersey. No, but I will totally do it. Let's cheers. All right, Paige, let's cheers it up. Cheers, guys. This is fun. I know I could see some of you motherfuckers leaving. Don't leave, all right? We're going to get into this. We're going to get right back into this. It's going to be fire. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be sweet. It's going to be like the thing in NBA Jam when they're like, it's got to be the shoes. It's going to be awesome. For a second there, it fucking scared me because I looked over at Mike's background. I literally saw Michael Myers staring because it just looked like a dude. I'm like, what's he fucking doing? I'm like, oh. Joker's wild. Love your content. You guys are hilarious and make bad days better. Well, we're really happy. You make our day better, man. Thank you so much. We are definitely mediocre assholes from a forgettable state called Kentucky. Only know for fried chicken, but we appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
Oh, damn it.
We have a super chat here. I missed that. I'm sorry. Island Boy, thank you so much for the $9.99 super chat. Hey guys, me and the wife love you guys and want to thank y'all for getting me through this rough time. Lost my dad yesterday, and can Slenderman tell my wife good night? I'm very sorry, man. That's awful, terrible. But yeah, I will. Good night, Island Boy's wife. You need to sleep well. Have good time and have many dreams that come to you. Or they have them dreams about candy and like good, roller coasters and the smell of popcorn on the summer air. good night to you. All right, and tomorrow's gonna be a better day for you as well. Have good night and sleep well. Don't let them bed bugs bite because they is vicious.
I just ripped my Achilles open.
You what?
No, I'm good. I rolled the chair over my Achilles and I cut it, and it hurts a lot.
You literally, I thought you literally had actually ripped it, like that poor fucking bastard in the NCAA that ripped his Achilles.
No, dude, I just rolled the chair over top of it, and
that sucks.
It's gashing. It's gashing. I don't know
what happens when did you not wash your hands? Is that what happened?
No, it just hurts. Island Boy, I heard that when Jay was going through it, even though I ripped my Achilles to it. We're so sorry, man, about your dad. That's the worst, dude. We love you, man. Our thoughts are with you, absolutely, for sure. And
Mike's not gonna die, guys.
No, I'm okay.
People fucking think they need to call the EMTs or something. Jesus.
No, I'm sorry, man.
Walk it off, soldier.
I'll be okay. God. Sean Tubby123, thanks, man. He says, number 1, Mike, you my emo dad. Thanks, man. I'll take it. Number 2, Mike, me, you equals Taco Bell. I love Taco. I had Taco Bell last night, and it tore my stomach alive. I had that new wrap thing, like the Grande Rapido. It was weird. Number 3, Jay is my man-child stepdad. That makes sense. I can see that. Number 4, y'all getting those fall vibes too? Fuck yeah. Number 5.
It feels nice here.
This tournament idea was so awesome. Thanks, man. Thanks, Sean Tubby123. I love you. We love you long time. Deep into the nights and the Texas farts. Daniel Combs, thanks, man. He says, I have a package I'm going to send you next week, and I want to throw a couple sketches in there. What are your favorite comic characters?
Oh, man, I got so many of them. I switched around a lot when I was a kid, but I used to love Captain America when I was younger, and then I love Thor. But I think my favorite comic character, honestly, just because I've been reading the new, I don't remember the guy that writes Green Lantern. Green Lantern is actually really high up there. Not the Ryan Reynolds sexy fucking no costume guy, but the actual Green Lantern. I really like Green Lantern. The Flash has always been good. They're just so many, man. As far as like a definitive superhero that I would be like automatically like, man, I gotta buy that comic book. I just don't have one. There's just so many that are cool.
I'm gonna go Batman, Superman, Wolverine. Just to give you my favorites off the top.
That was real specific. Were you jacking off on that in the bathroom earlier? Look at that dirty foot.
Can't see it. Someone has to see it. You can't see it.
Oh my God, you would not be accepted into Cobra Kai.
No, you can't see it. The cut's not showing up.
Because there's no cut.
No, it is.
You don't strike hard, strike fast, no mercy. It's bullshit.
What the fuck?
Dude, you have ugly ankles.
Hey, shut up, dude. Don't talk about my ankles.
You have a bulbous.
I'm hurt right now.
It looks like half of fucking Mount Rushmore.
It's so much worse than it looks. What the fuck? I'm surprised anyone's still in the shower.
Yeah, you're showing your fucking foot.
Yeah, it hurts, dude. Ringy, thanks so much. Says, guys, please don't ever change. You are hilarious. Thank you. Don't you change.
You should come back and be like, I ain't got time to bleed.
Kevin Smart said, why is Mike showing his taint? All right, we're halfway through this bitch, guys. We are halfway through. Next up, The Shining versus Jeepers Creepers. When I say vote now, you're going to vote number 1 for The Shining. You're going to vote number 2 for Jeepers Creepers. Vote now. Vote number 1 for The Shining. Vote number 2 for Jeepers Creepers. Dude, it's no contest. It's The Shining.
I like the Jeepers. I like Jeepers Creepers too.
What did you do?
Creepers.
I did this.
Yeah. I would tell Danny, shine on, shine on. It's over. Get the fuck out of here. Don't bring me that bullshit matchup and expect there to be anything other than a champion emerging, which is already the champion. The Shining wins. Hands down, The Shining. Jeepers Creepers is a great movie, but you're stacking against fucking Jack Torrance, Danny Torrance, Red Rum, Tony, fucking Shelley Duvall, Stanley Kubrick. Get out of here and go play with yourself, Danny. It's not going to happen.
No chance, man. And not to mention, like, Jeepers Creepers is obviously tainted because of its director's fucking disgusting shit. But not, even aside from that, The Shining, man, there's a reason why it's a 1 versus 16 seed. It's The Shining. It's the fucking Shining, dude. It's one of the greatest horror movies that's ever existed upon our lives.
Dude, I remember I was so like hyped and psyched when I watched Doctor Sleep and they had the music pop up in there for just a second.
Yeah,
That
dude.
music is fucking iconic. When he's in the yellow, the yellow bug and he's driving up to the Overlook Hotel
Yeah.
and they're like, "What's the Donner Party?" He's like, "Oh, well, they cannibalized each other." He's like, "You mean they ate each other up?" It's like, "Yeah, they did."
I'm calling it, dude. I'm calling it. We gotta give our counters a break tonight because there's so much to go on. Hey, don't call me turkey legs, you fucking dick. I'm
I
kidding.
guess I missed leg day a
Dude,
couple of days in a row.
throw the damn towel. Throw the damn towel. Everybody can stop voting. The Shining just beat the fuck out of it. We don't even need to count it, man. The Shining wins. Moving right along to the next. Courtney, Vanessa, take a break. Chill out. It's good. The Shining wins. There was no contest in that. It's all ones, baby. And that makes sense, too. But it's a 1 versus 16 seed, so it's not surprising. That's the way things are pretty much supposed to be with that kind of thing. But The Shining wins. The Shining moves on into the light. Let me see here. Oh, fuck, that was the wrong thing. No, that's not what I wanted to do. God damn it. No!
Says, "Stay out of room 237. You're goddamn right, unless you want some old, like, skanky hobo bitch coming at you from the tub with her tit half falling off. Like, you want some? Because the bad news is you might have been down at the fucking lobby bar and drunk enough to be like, yeah, sure, I'll take it. I'm not getting any action else. Let's do it. Choke me, bitch."
I can't get the fucking Shining thing to pick right. So we know it's The Shining. The Shining wins. That moves on. Because it won't let me pick it because this stupid thing is so fucked up. Our next vote's going to be From Dusk Till Dawn. This is a good one, dude. This one's tough.
Mm-hmm.
From Dusk Till Dawn versus The Descent. From Dusk Till Dawn versus The Descent. When I say vote now, you're going to vote number 1 for From Dusk Till Dawn. I think my leg's actually bleeding now. You're going to vote number 1 for From Dusk Till Dawn, and you're going to vote number 2 for The Descent. Vote now. Vote number 1, Dusk Till Dawn. Vote number 2 for The Descent. Both vampire movies.
Yep.
What you got, Jay?
I mean,
that's tough.
No, it's not real. I mean, George Clooney comes in and slays this bitch easy for me. Like, I mean, it's just like, all right, hard drinkers drink hard. I'm buying. I don't know. Like, as far as like The Descent's a great movie overall. Like, it's a really fun movie. But I just feel like the Dusk Till Dawn is one of those pure, really unique films from the 90s that just works on so many levels. George Clooney rocks the shit out of it. It's directed by Robert Rodriguez, written by Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez. Quentin Tarantino is an awesome fucking skank dude in it, but he's also scary and he's kind of like a badass in his own way. Harvey Keitel rocks the fuck out of that RV. Let's take it home. And also, by the way, Selma Hayek is fucking a goddess.
Yeah.
In her goddamn thong. Holy shit.
Yeah, dude.
It's just ridiculous.
I'm gonna go From Dusk Till Dawn too. I think The Descent's one of the scariest movies of all time. I think it's one of the scariest movies of all time that has ever existed. I think it's a great fucking film, man. Scotty Boy Rule says The Descent's not a vampire movie. They are subterranean creatures, not vampires. They're fucking vampires, dude. They hang upside down in a cave. They're vampires to me. But no,
yeah, they look like vampires.
I'm gonna go Dusk Till Dawn as well. And let me take a look at the chat here because I think we might have another one that we don't need to count. It's a little closer than I thought. Actually, yeah, we might need to count on this one upon further review. I saw a lot of ones there. Let me take a look here.
Iron Wolf is correct. The Descent for the claustrophobia kills me. Yeah, The Descent did have a lot of. I've watched those cave diving videos on YouTube, and like I'm telling you, my pee-pee hole goes down into my sack because it fucking scares me. I'm like, ugh. Like, especially when they're trying to fit into tight spaces, and above you is nothing but fucking tons of rock, and there's nobody that can fuck that. But yeah, Dusk Till Dawn is just badass, dude. If they had played George Clooney in that movie as Batman in the Joel Schumacher Batman and Robin, that's the Batman I thought I was gonna get. Wow. It would have been a totally different Batman. He would have been a badass Batman.
Yeah, I'm actually, dude. I think I can call this one. I think I can call this one without them having a count. Let me take a good hard look at it once more. I'm good with it. I think we're gonna go Dusk Till Dawn. I think Dusk Till Dawn wins without a count. I think Dusk Till Dawn's the winner. Yeah, way more ones than twos. I think it's close. It's closer than typical for something we're going to call. But given all the things that we have to do tonight, I think it's definitely a 1. If I'm wrong about that, we'll fix it before next week. But I'm 99% sure that Dusk Till Dawn just won that. So you guys do not have to worry about counting. Dusk Till Dawn is the winner with the 1 vote. That is, to me though, that's a hard decision. Like the scent is scarier, but Dusk Till Dawn is like 1,000% cooler. You know what I mean?
It's just a badass horror movie. Like that's what it literally is. It bleeds badassness throughout it.
Sorry, Vanessa. I'm just trying to give you guys a break. I know you guys have to count so much. And I said, Mike's not taking our jobs.
Yeah, that's 2 in a row.
Yeah.
It's like, by the way, fuck y'all.
I know.
Fuck
I don't want to make it easy for you guys. And if we're wrong about that, we'll fix it. But I'm pretty sure, man, there's a lot more ones than twos there. So we're gonna go Dusk Till Dawn there. And I agree with it, even though The Descent deserves respect for being one of the scariest films of all time. Like you said, between the what do you call it when you're stuck in a hole? Yeah, claustrophobia. That's a scary ass movie, man. That's a really good. I was gonna say,
what's it called when you're stuck in a hole? It's called A Good Goddamn Time if this is the right woman.
Down in a hole.
It's a good time if you're with the right girl. I'm stuck in this hole. Let's get to it.
So from Dusk Till Dawn wins that one, and then all right, next up, guys, we've got The Others. The Others versus Final Destination.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one. So when I say vote now, you're going to vote number 1 for The Others. You're going to vote number 2 for Final Destination. Vote now. Vote number 1 for The Others or vote number 2 for Final Destination. I got to go number 2. I'm going to go Final Destination. The Others is a good, spooky... Nicole Kidman's one of the hottest people that's ever lived on the planet Earth. I love her a long time. It's a creepy-ass movie. It's got a great twist ending. Really creepy, really fun. Stands alone. But Final Destination, man, it produced 5 fucking movies. It's a cultural horror icon. It just went way further into the horror ethos for me than the others did.
Yeah, I like The Others a lot. I've actually seen that movie probably, more times than I've seen Final Destination. But the problem with that movie is, while it's good and it's really written well, it's a really great written piece of film. It's too slow. It's a slow burner. It takes a long time. You've got to pay attention to every goddamn detail. It's like watching Star Trek Deep Space Nine. If you miss 1 or 2 episodes, you are fucked, sir. You won't know. If you go take a pee during that movie, you won't know what the shit just happened. You're like, okay. But yeah, and then Final Destination is also, it's a great movie because it was the last movie that Devon Sawa had a good paying job. No, I like Devon Sawa, but it really is a classic film.
He's doing good for himself.
Scary as fuck, huh?
He's doing good for himself, by the way. He's
yeah, I talked to him last week, but yeah, it's just one of those movies that I think that Devon Sawa was really great in it, and it was written really well, and overall, it was one of those films that came out. What was it, the 90s? It worked as a horror movie because people were like, oh, these deaths are crazy and like detailed, but at the same time, it's got a good story. Tony Todd was great in it too. And that it actually made you confused because, like, well, is death like an actual physical, like, embodiment like Tony Todd, or is it just out to get you because you cheated them? I don't know. It was just really. I could watch that movie more times than I could watch the others, but I've seen the others more.
Guys, this one, I hate to do it to you again, Courtney and Vanessa. Actually, it's helping you guys out to do it. I know that, but 2 is prevalent, dude. Final Destination just beat the fucking shit out of the others. Final Destination wins that round. We don't even have to count it up, guys. It's Final Destination. Another upset. A 7 versus 10 seed, I believe this one is. Final Destination just wiped the floor with the others, if you look at all the 2s in the chat. And, I got to say I agree. We both agree. But we can move right on past that one. And that, you guys, you have spoken. The
Stokes says 2000.
The Awesome Maniac, thank you so much, says, love you guys. Jay, call me a goddamn Asian tea-spilling fucker in your Loomis voice, please.
Okay. You goddamn Asian tea-spilling fucker. I can't believe they hired you to come bring me my goddamn Asian tea when I need it so bad. You know what? I know why now you lost every job you had, because you're a piece of shit, stumbling, mumbling moron that nobody would have on their set. If you were responsible for anything, it would be fucking up, and you've done a great job. Go fuck yourself.
All right, so there's that. Final Destination is the winner. Guys, we are turning and burning, which means we can chill out a little bit as we get towards the end and really have fun with the last few.
Courtney says, if you guys are rushing to get to the gay bar in time, just say that.
It's the truth.
Like, he knows. He knows what we do on Friday nights now.
We gotta get there. We gotta get there before they close, Courtney. That's the only way we get our free fucking our free Bahama Mamas.
I want that gummy bear drink.
All right, guys. So it is now 10:43 p.m. at night Eastern. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 votes to go. again, I know that I've called the last three because they've been fucking blowouts. But let me say this one last time, just for those in the cheap seats. Courtney and Vanessa, our counters are fucking, they're goddamn kings for this tonight. You guys are working the fucking numbers, and I love it.
Kings of Leon.
All right.
The sex is on fire.
Ooh, baby, fuck my butt. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Next up, this one's good. I think we're going to need a count on this one. So get ready, Vanessa and Courtney. I think we're going to need a count on this one. We've got 28 Days Later versus Child's Play. The original Child's Play. Ooh, we gonna get some of that biscuit. Fuck. Yeah.
The arena doors are wide open. Let's walk in and see the bloodshed flow from the ceilings. Let's go.
Oh, God. When I say vote now, you're going to vote number 1 for 28 Days Later. You're going to vote number 2 for Child's Play. Ready? Vote now. Vote number 1 for 28 Days Later. Vote number 2 for Child's Play. Oh, man. Jay, what do you got here?
Man, I'll tell you what. This is tougher than deciding whether or not I should go back into the dating game after that bitch killed me. But I would say on this, I don't want to do it. I really don't, but I have to. I got to, just because of the iconic flavor and what it means to so many people. For me too, as well. But it's got to be Child's Play in this. I got to put Child's Play up there. I love 28 Days Later. It's one of my favorite zombie, not zombie. They're rage and fuel people that are looking for the voting booths. But I got to put Child's Play in because it's fucking Chucky, dude. It's goddamn Chucky. It's an iconic movie from the 80s, man. And again, Chucky, while I don't necessarily find him scary at all or even the least bit, that first movie really, like, it scared the shit out of a lot of people, man. And Charles Lee Ray is a great, like, the voodoo thing, all that stuff. And Brad Dourif was amazing. One of the best voices in the game. You got to give it up for Brad Dourif. 28 Days Later, while good, Cillian Murphy was amazing in it. And it really does, like, showcase the isolationism that would occur if you just woke up in the fucking hospital and you're running around, you know, with a nightgown on, essentially, and your butt's hanging out in the middle of the wind, and these people want to eat you. I just think that Child's Play, man, I mean, it's fucking Chucky. It's Chucky. It's got to be in there.
I'm going 28 Days Later, my friend. I'm going 20. I think it's
gone.
Look, I think Chucky is an icon, but I think 28 Days Later is just a better movie than Child's Play was. I think 28 Days Later it introduced running zombies. Dawn of the Dead or whatever, but it included running zombies with that whole empty landscape feel when Cillian Murphy wakes up and everything's empty. I think that movie was so much more intense. You got The House in a Heartbeat, that fucking badass soundtrack going over top of it. Amazing. I know Chucky is an icon. But that movie itself doesn't hold up to me the way 28 Days Later does. I'm going 28 Days Later on this bitch.
Yeah, I almost wanted to go there, but Child's Play is just, it's too iconic. I mean, it's Chucky. It's motherfucking Chucky. I will never put Cillian Murphy, in. I don't know. I just like when I think of like horror movies or something like that. 28 Days Later does come to mind, but Child's Play might come to mind first before that.
Yeah. No, I understand either choice here, but for me, again, I always choose these based on, like, if I'm on an island and you make me pick between two movies, I would much rather watch 28 Days Later over and over again than the original Child's Play. You know what I mean? Like, the original, we have the same opinion.
Yeah.
Like, I would just kick fucking Chucky. Like, I would just punt that little bitch. Like, get the fuck out of here. You know, it's like a tiny little, like, it's not even like a Rottweiler or like a Doberman. It's like a tiny fucking pincher or some shit.
It's like a Pomeranian. What are you trying to bite at, bitch? You trying to bite at these souls?
Yeah,
that's
fuck
what you're
off.
Get. I'm gonna put you in the. I'm gonna put it in the face. Yeah, dude. I don't know. And also, it had that woman from Seventh Heaven. Before she was in Seventh Heaven, the mom, she was really good in it.
Yeah, no,
I just knew her at Seventh Heaven. She was good.
And you had the dude from Fright Night that was in that movie too, which was good too. But
and then you had the classic thing where you were like, "Fuck you, bitch," when the elevator was closing.
So number 1 was 28 Days Later, by the way. Number 2 was Child's Play. There's still a lot of votes going on. I'll give it like I'm going to count to 10. I'm going to say stop voting. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop voting. All right.
Bobby X says Chucky is a joke. Think about the threat factor. Yeah, we've said that before. If you're gonna, I'm just talking about movies. If you're talking about threat level, Chucky's not a threat. Like, you could Gronkowski kick his fucking ass away from you if he comes close. Like, it would be no problem. But
while we're waiting, Jeremy Blevin says, I want a shout out from Dr. Chalice.
Oh.
I haven't done Dr. Chalice in a while, man. Hang on. One thing
Was
Dr. Chalice
that we
requires.
missed? Oh, you just okay.
Wow. Jeremy Blevins. You see, you got a super chat going there. That $2.99 right there will buy me. It'll buy me a Miller High Life. Miller beer. We're here and queer. I'm fine with that. You know, I mean, if you have a sister who looks like a man, you know, I'll treat her good. I'll have a nap in the doctor's office, and then maybe she'll wake me up, and you know, maybe we'll have a good time. So, Jeremy Blevins, to you and your sister, you know, just let's party anytime. Boilermakers on me. Woo!
I felt like I was watching a TED Talk. I felt like it was a TED Talk. Like I was invested in it, but it felt like a TED Talk. Like if I had stumbled on YouTube,
It's a
like,
Saturday.
Yeah, this drunk fucker, like he's gonna tell me about how to live it.
I said
Okay,
stop voting, right?
Yeah, we got the results in. Basically Chucky spanked this motherfucker with a yardstick.
Really?
93-44. Chucky comes in and says, "Guess what? Try to punt me, bitch. I got a yardstick for your mouth."
Well, fuck all of you. So everyone can suck my ass.
93-44. It was a pretty good one.
It's just because they like you better, Jay. You dick.
Child's Play.
I'm kidding. Oh, but dude, week 3 should be fun because week 3 will be Child's Play versus Final Destination. It'll be from Dusk Till Dawn.
I like it, though.
Versus The Shining. It'll be Night of the Living Dead versus Return of the Living Dead. It'll be Get Out versus Carrie. It'll be Friday the 13th versus Candyman. It'll be Seven versus Hellraiser. Week 3 is going to be blazing Texas farts.
I'll tell you what, man. I think next week is going to get real down deep in the nitty gritties. It's going to get fucking insane.
Yeah.
This is why I like it. Because Child's Play moving on, like you said, playing against Final Destination in the next week fucking thing.
Yeah.
Was there a fart?
No, Thor's like Katie gave Thor a bone and he choked on it. Like, you know, a porn star does a dick. He was like, "Bleh!"
Yeah. It's kind of like me when I try to take a drink of water when I wake up from a nightmare. Oh God, I'm not married anymore. But,
I hope you guys heard that. Literally, Thor was like, "Ah! Ah!" But he was just eating his bone. That's what he does.
Luigi Costa says Chucky is a punk. Yeah, again, it's not about. Like, I don't think Chucky is a very cool character necessarily at all, but that movie to me was superior. But anyway, you guys voted. You guys fucking came up with it, so
yeah.
It is what it is, dude.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. All right, so next up we got, we are in the final bracket. That means it's PP time, Jay.
Yeah.
You want to go first, slut?
Do you want to go? No, whore. You can go.
All right.
Go.
All right, I'll go first. It's PP time, and then we're into the final countdown.
See, guys, I treat my women right.
He does. He does. He buys me breakfast after he butt fucks me.
I do. That continental breakfast was asked it in.
Dude, I just want you to know. I turned around to go out in the garage, and I looked at Katie, my wife, and she was just going.
Yeah, I know. That's usually what she thinks when she's like, "Are you still friends with Jay?" Yes, Toma, we are going to be running to the toilets. I'm sorry, guys. Like, listen, I mean, I know some of you guys might be new here. You're biscuit boys and girls, like Mike likes to say, but we've been holding this in for a while. Like, our kidneys are on fire. We're going to fucking stick with it. We're going to go all the way. That's what we... Jeremy says, "I want some breakfast." Yeah, breakfast sounds fucking good, man. You gotta go to that McDonald's, get some breakfast burritos. Holy shit, that shit is the bomb. You guys like breakfast burritos or egg McMuffins? Just weird question out of nowhere. Oh, Carrie says some good at McDonald's McGriddles. I never really liked the McGriddles, but Skillum says sweep the biscuit. Yeah, well, we don't want to do that, Skillum, because there'll be biscuit bread everywhere. Sweep the leg. By the way, are you guys excited? How many of you guys here are excited about the motherfucking Cobra Kai coming at you with the snake fucking face, ready to take no mercy. And we do not accept defeat in this dojo. January, okay? Season 3 is coming. By the way, the teaser is available on YouTube right now. How many of you excited for it? And not to mention the fact that season 4 is happening. It's happening, by the way. Do you guys think that they're gonna bring in Mike from Karate Kid Part 3 as a possible antagonist or possible ally for Daniel-san in season 3? I don't know. I think that they might. I think that they might bring. A lot of people were talking about Silva. I don't know. Kevin Williams, thank you so much. He said, Jay, you don't want to know how to make those burritos. Well, then I'll never eat there again. But thank you so much for the $5 donation. I appreciate that, bro. Joe Bedori says, I am very excited. You're goddamn right, Eobard. Fawn, Cobra Kai never dies. Put some hash browns on it and send it to the internet. I don't want to hear any more about it. You say you're on the spectrum? Well, I don't know what that is, but get off of it. Get off of it. Dude, Johnny Lawrence, man, so good. Terry Silver, yes, Eobard. Do you think so? Do you guys are you guys thinking that he's gonna come in? No fucking way. Jordan says Mike is Miguel's dad. You know what? If that happens, I don't know. That seems so fucking Sally Jesse Raphael mixed with some goddamn Maury Povich shit. I don't know. I don't know if I'd like that. I kind of like that Johnny Lawrence is the. I don't know. I mean, I'm sorry, not John. But if Mike is Miguel's dad, it creates some fucking. I don't like it. TJ says Bobby Lee should play Mr. Miyagi. Yeah, he's too funny though. I don't know if it would really work. Even though Pat Morita was a comedian, and he was known for Happy Days more than for a while before Mr. Miyagi. I don't know about Bobby Lee doing it. I don't like Pat Morita did such a phenomenal job with Mr. Miyagi and the way that character was played on screen. I don't think you can replace him. I don't. They tried with Jackie Chan. I know I think in the new Karate Kid he wasn't even Mr. Miyagi, but you just can't replace that dude. Mr. J says, I think Mike Barnes could come back and then team up with Kreese's dojo against Daniel and Johnny teaming. Yeah, I thought about that too, but it's actually interesting because I don't think Mike Barnes will do that. What I think what will happen is actually the guy that played Mike Barnes, I can't remember the dude's name. He was on Cobra Kai Theory on YouTube. You guys can look it up or watch the interview. Cobra Kai Theory is great, by the way. Does the Star Wars theory. He said, he was basically saying that Cobra Kai Theory asked him, what do you think Mike Barnes would be doing right now? And he says, there's either two options here. Either Mike Barnes continued to do bad shit and got arrested, and then that's kind of where he is now. Kind of like the same Johnny Lawrence story, which I don't like. But then he said it's also possible that Mike Barnes, after the tournament in Karate Kid Part 3, joins the military, does some tours over there, then comes back and becomes a very peaceful man, but becomes everything that Kreese wished he had been, like a very peaceful person. But then he sees Kreese, right? He sees Kreese back, and all these feelings flood back, and he wants revenge on Kreese. He doesn't care about Johnny, and he doesn't care about Daniel. And I think that at that point, Mike Barnes could enter the tournament as independent. I feel like it should be the Cobra Kai, Kreese's Cobra Kai. I think that Johnny Lawrence will join Miyagi Dojo, and they'll have their own team, and then you'll have Mike Barnes stepping in as an independent, and you don't know what's going to happen. It's going to get fucking crazy, guys. Fucking crazy. Camp Blood Media, thank you so much for the $2 donation. He says, Hillary Swank met Daniel at Miyagi's funeral. Really? That's fucking cool. Like, in real life, they met? I mean, it's sad, but I mean, they met. I didn't know. I thought about Hillary Swank coming in, but she's such a big actress. I mean, it might be really hard to score her for Cobra Kai season 4. I don't know. I don't think she's coming in at season 3, but who knows?
I'm gay. But anyway,
I gotta go pee pee and
Okay, I forgot you had to pee pee too.
Yes. Okay, yes.
Pee pee time for you.
High five, sexy
Hey,
time.
oh man, we are in the Skilliam Chapter said Hillary can get it. I'm sure you're talking about Hillary Swank, not the other Hillary. Oh, we are in that dark point of the night, my friends. We are 2 hours deep. Still 374 people strong. Thank you all for being here right now. Literally, like it's so fucking cool that you guys give a shit about our dumb shit. My leg feels good, by the way. I'm feeling good. It's gone now, the pain. Jason Myers, thanks, man. He says, can Jay do an impression of Slender Man trying to flirt with Michael Myers to get him in bed? I'll hit that up when Jay comes back. Meanwhile, how's everyone doing? You guys doing good? You guys feel nice in the sack tonight? Everybody going to sleep well? Everybody going to have a good October the 2nd? 1 hour left, and then it's October the 3rd, and then what the fuck are you going to do about your Allstate insurance? I don't know. Iron Wolf, thoughts on Borat 2? I think it looks fucking hilarious. When he has the kid on top of the car, and then the cops pull him over, and he's like, only men and bears allowed inside the car. Shit's fucking funny. I'm just happy that someone's making risky comedy in 2020, because everybody's so fucking butthurt. You know? Everybody's so scared to be funny. That's why comedies don't exist. But thankfully, Borat's going to come in there and just do some dumb shit. We need that, you know? We need people to have some bowels, zinies, and joy. David May says, go Browns! We'll see how that goes for you, my friend. Ken's having a good night 2 nights in a row. It's fucking awesome. Rex Fellis, man. I haven't seen your name in a little while, buddy. I'm glad to see you're doing good, man. It says fan-fucking-tastic one. Bobby says, what do you think about Mortal Kombat movie? Nothing will ever touch the original Mortal Kombat. Unless you bring Jean-Claude Van Damme in to play Johnny Cage, because that's the way it should be. But Dan Heron says, love the bracket. What's up, Dan? Going to print me one out like March Madness. That's awesome. Wham Fan for Life from Killing Joke Batman. David's going to sleep like a baby. So, by the way, when I went outside to pee and smoke a cigarette, I went over to my neighbor's house and I banged on his window in the middle of the night and I tried to hide under the window. And then he popped out and the dog started barking and I'm sure it woke up their kids. So I'm sure they're pissed. But he came out and he was like, well, fuck, dude. I was like, I'm sorry. It was... I failed in trying to scare him, but it was still a good time. Yeah, the Eagles not looking so good, man. Packers are doing good. You guys got to respect what them Packers are doing right now, even though one of our 2 good receivers just got hurt again. Vanessa says, I just hope we don't get blowed out playing the Chiefs. Mortal Kombat commentary would be good, Tomo. That'd be fun as fuck, man. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate that, man. Dude, Daryl, I bet a South Park Pandemic special is funny as fuck. Shit's weird. In 2020, isn't it fucking weird? Isn't this just a weird fucking week between the debate and everything going on? Jesus Christ. Jeremy Blevins! Thanks, man. He says, can we all go pee-pee together in the toilet? Camp Blood, I'm going to spread them cheeks. That's on my OnlyFans account. That's just for the OnlyFans. I spread them butt cheeks. Texans do kind of suck, Andre. You're kind of right about that. Eagles are all injured. Thank you, Dan. Go, Pack, go. Fuck yeah. Kevin Williams says, what do you think of Ace Ventura was released in today's time? Talk about butthurt. Yeah, that's the thing, man. Comedy's fucking dead. Just, people are too butthurt. You can't do comedy these days. Go back and watch Ace Ventura. I mean, I was a little fucking kid. And my grandma gave me $10 for my birthday that year, and I bought it at like a CVS. I bought the VHS of Ace Ventura as a little tiny kid, and I watched it so many times that I ruined the VHS. I got stuck in the VCR, got all fucked up. But it's just weird. Like, me as a 10-year-old kid, it was accepted, or whatever age I was, to watch that. But if you put that out today, people would be so fucking offended by Ace Ventura. There'd be fucking articles, all this shit. Comedy's fucking dead, man. It's dead. Everybody's too much of a bitch Brian to fucking laugh at shit without getting hurt. Yeah, I said bitch Brian. I just coined that fucking term. Don't be a bitch Brian. Laugh. Have fun with your life, you dick. Ooh, Halloween 6 is on AMC right now, Third Man? That sounds fun. I've watched that shit. Whew! Laces out! Godly Solo says K-poop. Instead of K-pop, he said K-poop. What the fuck is Jay doing? Oh, Me, Myself, and Irene's great, Blair. I love that fucking movie. Yeah, the Cowboys fucking suck. They probably won't even make the playoffs. Don't get your hopes up. I'm sorry, but it's true.
4 4 rounds left?
Close to it, something like that. Let me look here.
Holy shit, dude. We've done it.
You gotta answer a super chat here real quick. It was for you, you dick sucking piece of shit. Jason Myers says, can Jay do an impression of Slender Man trying to flirt with Michael Myers to get him in bed?
Yeah, I can do that. So, in the wild, thank you for the great evening at the park. It's been really nice. So you killed your sister. That's what me heard on the news, but me don't believe it. Me feel that you is the strong soul fan, and that's fine. Me think that you can hold me deep into the night and make sure that no words come your way. I mean, look, this bed is very nice. It's very soft. Me definitely got this pillowcase here from Big Lots before they shut down. Let me tell you something right now. There's lots of feathers in that, okay? So you can lay your head down here. Don't worry no more. Don't you worry, you said. Look, we know you don't have to say nothing because you're silent. We know that you is. So come on over here and let me talk to you real fast. Sit down here next to me on the bed. There we go. Now me gonna put my hands on your leg, but don't you worry about it. It don't mean nothing. Me just gonna see how you doing. Okay, how you doing? Okay. What's that in your pants, Mac? That's not another knife, is it? It sounds like you wiener getting a kind of soul.
You sound like fucking Kevin Spacey, dude.
Kevin Spacey?
No, not like your voice, but just like what he would say. Vinny C says, missed all you fuck sticks.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Returning dad joke. Did you hear about the famous director who burned down a studio? His name was Orson Welles.
That's a good one.
Vinny showing up with a late dad joke. All right, let's get right back into this bitch. Oh, where'd it go? Here it come, child. Okay. Oh, man.
Let's get into it, child. Go ahead and call the call sign. Let's get this voting going. The people will speak.
An American Werewolf in London versus Insidious. Ooh. When I say vote now, you're going to vote number 1 for An American Werewolf in London. You're going to vote number 2 for Insidious. Vote now. Jay, I'm going to go. I got to go American Werewolf in London. I love Insidious. One of the best theater experiences I ever had. Sitting down and that fucking violin comes on and Insidious breaks down. It's like, Insidious!
Yeah, you got Darth Maul popping out with a lightsaber.
I love Insidious, dude. Fucking love and adore that movie. It's one of the best modern horror films of all time. Underrated as shit. At the same time, American Werewolf in London, dude. It's funny. It's got an it's got an amazing werewolf transformation scene. It's one of a kind. Can't touch it with a fucking 10-foot pole. It's close for me, but I gotta go in American Werewolf in London.
Yeah, I almost want to go with you on this train ride to American Werewolf in London, but I'm gonna have to go the other way with Insidious. I love Lin Shaye. I love the fact that they didn't just have a great story. They had the comedy, the little bits. You know what that movie reminded me of, dude? It reminded me of like an updated version and a well done updated version of Poltergeist. Not that fucking turd that came out when they tried to remake it, but like an actually updated version of Poltergeist that worked in today's audience. I mean, there was some scary ass shit. The furthering was great. And again, I can't say enough about Lin Shaye, dude. She was amazing. And I'm drawing a blank on his fucking name, and I love that actor, dude. The guy that Patrick Wilson. I love Patrick Wilson in it. Patrick Wilson is everything a man should be. He looks like he's the kind of guy that will go and have a Subway sandwich, and then he'll come home, and then he'll be like, "Look, I had a hard day at work, but I'm still gonna have sex with you and spend time with my kids."
I don't want to cut you off, dude, but I gotta go with who the fuck just said it was a knockout? It's a knockout, dude. It's you guys don't have to count this one. It's an American Werewolf in London. Just beat the shit out of Insidious. They just beat the shit out of it. It's the bush. Like your mouth. I think that was American Werewolf in Paris, but still, yeah. It's not even close, man. It's all ones. It's all ones up in this bitch.
I like how Hex Film was like the Poltergeist remake. Yuck. And then he was like Aquaman's brother. Oh, yeah, he was. But Patrick Wilson's a great guy. Like, he's awesome. Like, I love Patrick Wilson, man.
You guys can stop voting. No reason to count this, guys. I'm trying to give you a break because I know how many fucking votes we have tonight. But it's absolutely the winner is American Werewolf in London. But I don't necessarily that much disagree with you. I love Insidious, man.
I just want to give, again, it's not, I don't not enjoy American Werewolf in London, but honestly, I really loved Lin Shaye in that a lot. And Lin Shaye, she really believed in that project. You could tell, like, she
Yeah.
really wanted that thing to be good. And like in every movie, she's great. She gets better and better in each movie.
She was great. She was. It just it doesn't hold up. But I want to play Glycerine on guitar now. That's all I want to do with my life. I just want to play Glycerine.
Yeah, dude, you're starting to piss off Courtney and Vanessa, by the way.
I'm giving them a break. I'm helping them.
Hours,
I'm helping
but
them.
You can't cut our pay. The union will hear about this.
I'll still pay you.
Sanctimonious bastard.
I'll still pay you the same amount, which was nothing. I'll still pay you that.
No, he didn't say the self-sanctimonious bastard idea, but yeah. Hey man, again, Mike already mentioned to it. I'm gonna go ahead and say it again. Courtney and Vanessa are fucking badass. We love those guys, but there's a lot of movies going on here, and we're trying to make it as easy and a good, easy sliding transition for them, because you got to imagine, dude, counting all these fucking votes. He's got a picture. He's got a gif of Chalice. It's not Chalice, but he's like shooting his fucking gun in a circle. What the fuck was that movie? There's the one where he talks about the prom dates are dead. Your prom dates are dead. The good news, your prom dates showed up.
That's not Night of the Creeps. Night of the Creeps is that one. I don't think that one. I don't think that one made the thing. I don't think that one made the whole list. But I gotta think though. I don't know what the fuck I was gonna say. But next up on the list, we have a winner there. It's going to be American Werewolf in London. Next up, we've reached the Halloween portion of the night, fellas and ladies. It's Halloween. Halloween versus the Blair Witch Project. When I say vote now, this might be another one you guys don't have to count. I don't know. We'll see. But when I say vote now, you're going to vote number 1 for John Carpenter's classic 1978's Halloween. And you're going to vote number 2 for Blair Witch Project. Vote now. Vote number 1 for Halloween. Vote number 2 for the Blair Witch Project. Now look, here's the thing. Even though I don't think Blair Witch Project has a chance in fuck shit, all right? It's still these two movies are pinnacles. They are fucking pillars of horror. Blair Witch Project, the first found footage horror movie that really confused people and really got up in people's assholes and fucked with them. And then you got Halloween, the first slasher that really entered the fucking suburban home. You know, that really fucked with your mind. Both great movies, important movies.
Yeah, Courtney says we are counting this ass whooping, so do not fucking tell.
You want to count it, dude? I'll let you count it. All right, let's count this one. All right, we'll let it finish.
Stop being an asshat.
We'll let it finish.
I'm gonna go. Listen, at the end of the day, it's Halloween, and it's not just because Mike and I do a lot of Michael Myers, Dr. Loomis videos. That beside the point. Blair Witch Project is it's a great fucking movie. Okay, it's not only the first found footage movie that came out, it was also for a long time the most successful independent film of all time. And then, I mean, you have these people that were going out in the woods with nothing but an idea and a fart in the night, and they made such an impactful cultural thing with the Blair Witch Project. Halloween is also one of those films. Before that, dude, Halloween set a gold bar. Like, it set a gold standard that very few movies have ever risen to the top for. I mean, I don't know. The idea about the suburban neighborhood killer, what he had to, and the fact that it's scary and it was just nightmarish. The fact that this kid, this really innocent nobody kid, would just turn out and butcher his sister like he did, and then come back after he escapes from a mental asylum and hunt down his sister that he couldn't get. It's fucking terrifying. It's still scary to this day in its own way. But yeah, dude, Halloween wins hands down. Yeah. For me, I mean, and it has nothing to do with the fact that we do a Halloween channel a lot, but yeah, it's just a better overall movie.
I'm with you on that, man. I think it's Halloween for me, but I'll say stop voting now. Everybody stop voting. They wanted to count, so let's let them count it out. But Jay, I want to do something real quick though. I had to pull it up just now.
Yeah, I saw you pull up your guitar.
Yeah, I want to do it. So like, I'll give you the start. Like, I'll do the start of it, but finish it as, dude, Loomis, Slender Man, whatever you please. Glycerine. You know the song, right? No.
What am I doing?
Just follow my lead. You'll go with it. You pick whatever voice you want, but it must be your skin I'm sinking in, must be for real. Now I can feel, I didn't mind. Bruise my face, something, something, gonna suck your face. Glycerine.
I don't know. I can't remember the song enough to do it.
It's glycerine. It's Bush's glycerine.
No, I know the song, but I don't know it well enough. I don't know it well enough to do it. I'm just like, I don't know what to do because I don't want to sing it off key and shit. Like, and people are like, this motherfucker don't know that song. I know it's a sad fucking song. I just don't know. I don't remember it.
You remember the "Don't let the days go by"?
No, I know parts of it. I just don't know it well enough to sing it. I don't want to embarrass. There's quite a few people here, and I don't want to embarrass them.
All right. Well, Kevin Williams says, Mike, can you play the Halloween theme on that bad boy? I don't know. I don't remember how that fucking goes. Let me look it up here real quick. Halloween. While they're counting,
I do enjoy Courtney Reed. It was like, we're gonna count this ass whooping. You're not gonna fucking stop us. You're not gonna take us out of the locker room before we go in and slam dunk on the fucking little people that are trying to say it's a better movie. What are you serious? We've been training all summer. Sounds like a medieval fair.
My fingers won't do it.
Like,
they won't go to the tidkey.
It kind of like the way you're doing it. It kind of feels like if there was a Halloween parade in a small town. It feels like there's a medieval fair going on, and some guy is trying to play it. It's struggling.
All right. Well,
oh yeah, I kind of know that song.
While they count, let's just do a random fucking beans then. Okay, we can do that. I'll start out. You finish it. Fucking beans, 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 fucking beans.
Fucking dance, that's a fucking dance, and a fucking dance. Fucking dance, and the fucking dance, and the fucking dance, and the fucking dance. Fucking dance.
Fucking dance. Fucking dance. Fucking dance. Fucking dance. Fucking dance. We got a count yet?
Yo, it's done. Mike was basically bitch slapping this girl out of his face. It's the Merkins gift where he's like, 124 to 20.
Oh, damn.
Get the fuck out of Chinatown, Blair Witch. Go back and find me a spell that can make you fucking conjure yourself up from this disaster, because you're not going to find one. Halloween walks in with a butcher knife and slices it up. It's done.
To be expected. To be expected. I mean, if Halloween didn't get out of the first round, I think we all be fucking freaking our shit right now. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Halloween beats the Blair Witch Project, but much respect to the Blair Witch Project. The next up, we only have 2 more to go tonight, guys. We are at the cusp of the dicks.
Okay, let's suck it hard. Let's get in there.
First up, we got Hereditary versus Cabin in the Woods. This should be good.
I like it.
This should be fucking good. When I say vote now, you're going to vote number 1 for Hereditary, the Ari Aster classic. You're going to vote number 2 for Cabin in the Woods. Ready? Vote now. Vote number 1 for Hereditary. Vote number 2 for Cabin in the Woods. These movies could not be more different, dude. They could not be more fucking different. What do you got?
I mean, I'll tell you what. Hereditary didn't freak me out as much as I thought it would. It was still a solid movie. It was a great movie. It was a great story. I loved it. But dude, Cabin in the Woods. I remember going to see that movie. You and I went. We went to movies, whatever it was. Movies 10 or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
Where they served alcohol. We drank a lot, but it was really fucking awesome because it turned itself on its head. And it was one of those few movies that really surprised me when I watched it. I was like, all right, well, we're gonna have the basic Evil Dead shit. A cabin in the woods. These guys are gonna go up there, and there's like supernatural booger monsters coming out of the wall, and but none of that shit happened. And we had instead like almost like a science fiction story coming into play with some comedy, by the way, really good comedy by the two dudes that were running the whole show. Awesome. I got to pick Cabin in the Woods. I picked Cabin in the Woods over Hereditary because Hereditary was freaky. It was scary. It had a great story. But at the end of the day, I felt like it was pretty much, it was standard fare. Like, I mean, I was like, okay, I expect it to be kind of fucking fucked up. And I mean, that's fine. But Cabin in the Woods was, I think, truly one of the unique movies that came out.
I'm gonna go Cabin in the Woods, and the only reason I'm gonna go Cabin in the Woods, I think Hereditary might be a better movie overall, scary wise. It's definitely scarier, obviously, but I'm gonna go Cabin in the Woods because, like I said, whenever I look at these, I look, okay, if I had to delete one movie from history and then pick one to keep, which one would it be? And for me, Cabin in the Woods is such a fun movie to watch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hereditary almost inches in there because Hereditary is one of those movies you can show someone, and it's really fun to show someone that they haven't seen it because, like, you want to see them get fucked up and freaked out because the end of that movie is so crazy, and it actually is a really scary movie. But I can't bring myself to delete Cabin in the Woods from my mind space, so I'm fine with either. I'm going to go Cabin in the Woods here, though.
Yeah, and if it hadn't been for Cabin in the Woods, Chris Hemsworth would never have got the role of Thor.
It was Thor before, right? Cabin in the Woods, though.
No, I know, but Joss Whedon directed it, and Thor...
Joss Whedon didn't direct it. Drew Goddard directed it.
Yeah, but Joss Whedon helped write it. Joss Whedon was a producer on it. Joss Whedon was... And Chris Hemsworth had already auditioned for Thor and lost the role to his brother, Liam. Yeah. And Joss Whedon met him and liked him so much that he gave him another chance and pulled some strings. Chris Hemsworth became Thor and not his brother, Liam.
Yeah. Well, stop voting.
Talk about a fucking fucked up Thanksgiving at that one.
Stop voting, everybody. I can't believe you can't remember Glycerine, man. It's bothering me.
I can't remember it. I know the song, but I didn't listen to shit like Fuel and stuff like that when I was growing up. I don't know, because I was like, I'm gonna go to school happy. I'm gonna listen to fucking DeBarge and shit like that.
DeBarge sounds sad. That sounds sad or anything.
What, DeBarge? Feel the rhythm of the night. Oh. Yeah, I just don't listen to enough of those. Like, those kind of songs, like, I don't know. Like, I'll hear them on the radio, and then I'll feel like I'm in a movie or something that's about a depressed, like, fucking detective or something when I'm driving around. But I don't really listen to the music. Okay, so we got the votes coming in here. Oh, my God. I did not expect that. I really thought Hereditary was going to pull this one out. Yeah. 47 option 1 to 62. So... yeah, Cabin in the Woods, it continues to be the hot spot for summer vacations. Cabin in the Woods defeats 47 Hereditary.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'll remember that because the thing's not working. But Cabin in the Woods beats Hereditary. Almost surprising there. I
really did think that. I thought kind of that Hereditary might pull it out. But
all right, I got to say, I hate to end it on such an obvious note. I hate to do that. But our last vote of the night is going to be Alien. 2-seed Alien.
Woo!
Versus Sleepaway Camp. So, when I
laugh in your face? I feel like Steven Seagal. Can I laugh in your face?
When I
laugh in your face?
When I say vote now, you're going to vote number 1 for Alien, and you're going to vote number 2 for Sleepaway Camp. I think this one's pretty goddamn obvious, but Courtney and Vanessa want to fucking count. So we'll let them count it up, and we'll see what a blowout it is. Vote now. Vote number 1 for Alien. Vote number 2 for Sleepaway Camp.
I have to go get my Dragon Thor. Yeah, I think this is pretty obvious. I think that Alien, Ridley Scott's Alien, is fucking scary as shit.
It's Alien.
Sigourney Weaver is a badass motherfucking girl. holy shit, she's great. She's one of the few female leads that really like you believe in shit. Like she's not trying to be anything more than just a survivor.
Yeah.
And again, we're talking about subtlety and stuff. No one's trying to shove down any kind of political motivation. Like, oh, you know, it's a female and whatever. She's got to be the number one. None of that shit was going on. She's fucking great. She's hot. She's badass. She rocks those granny panties like nobody's business.
Yeah.
And also they use practical effects. Like that dude in the suit. The first time you see him in the fucking tunnels, and he's like, ah, it's fucking scary, dude. Like that stays with you.
Yeah.
Sleepaway Camp, it's great. It's got a weird ending, but the ending I think is what. While it's a good movie, the ending is what people remember. Like the ending, it's the one scene with the dick hanging out and be like, hey.
It really is, dude.
That's what you remember. I'm not saying it's not a good movie, but you know when the schlong hanging out in that weird fucking creepy face, like that's scary, and that's like what I remember when I think about Sleepaway Camp. But Alien, man, all the characters are great in it, and it really turns itself on its head because you thought at the time when you were watching it, the captain, that dude that played the captain in it, was going to be the main guy. He was going to be the main survivor because he was a really popular actor at that time, and they flipped it, and Sigourney Weaver was the one. Dude, it's got a great like, and just the fact that it's got also a great tagline: "In space, no one can hear you scream."
Yeah.
Holy shitholes!
It's 110% thousand fucking Alien, dude. That's the winner. And I'll go ahead and say stop voting now because I think most people got their votes in. We'll let them tally it up and see what it is. But that's our final vote of the night, man. We are in the clear. We are now in the clear. Paige Ulmer votes
we did it.
Number 3 for JB and Handsome. Look, I know we're stealing a little bit from the Merkins with this because they do this in their live streams, but as they count the final votes, we got to do some closing time. Wait, my guitar's all fucking that tune.
Tom Skerritt. Thank you. Scotty Boy rolls. Tom Skerritt.
Closing time. Time for the votes to be tallied forevermore. Closing time. We all know Halloween's gonna win your fucking wars. That's what they say. I know that.
It's all we're all over the place.
You go with the chorus then.
No, I don't know. No, go ahead.
All right. Well,
no, I got it mixed up.
They all say Halloween's gonna win. I think Exorcist has a chance. They all say Halloween is gonna win. Some I did.
Closing time. We got to get out here before the Halloween people kill our theme. Closing time. We've been copied lots of time this year, but we don't give a shit. I want you to touch me on the taint. I want you to tell me I'm a tank. I want you to call my dick the tank. You heard that right. Feels like you were getting real serious with that. I want you to call my dick a tank.
I want my dick to be called a tank. Stop voting!
It's called a transformer. Okay, idiot. By the way, we got the vote in. It's overwhelming. It's ridiculous. Yeah, 88 to 19. Like
wow.
Alien comes in, it bursts through the fucking stomach of whatever was in front of it, and it ate its face.
Alien is the winner. So
okay, well, for Courtney, I will. He says, please do Pamela Voorhees about Halloween Horror Month before you can go if you can. I'm glad people like that, but you know,
I want to see it.
Okay, all right. I get it. Okay, it's been a while since we did it. Jason, mother doesn't like October and Halloween. Jason, people come to me all the time and ask me if I want a lemon head for trick or treating because I think that they are trying to make fun of me. Jason, mother wants you to kill trick or treaters. Jason, don't let them come to our cabin in the lake. Jason, Jason, you fat idiot. Jason? Why do you have a mask on that looks like you're working for Wayne Gretzky, Jason? Take it off, Jason. It killed them. Mother doesn't want you to be this way anymore, Jason. Why does your brain and your body smell like pee-pee in the toilet, Jason? Mother's disappointed.
That's great, though.
I was like, Halloween Horror Month is one of the worst things that happens, Jason. It's the worst. You know why? Because Mother can't afford the candy, Jason. And I know you're diabetic. Yeah, that's it. Sorry, Courtney. I know that probably wasn't what you wanted, but I did my best, man.
No, it's good, man. I think the last super chat of the night is going to be Kevin Williams. Says, Mike, I don't know if you'd like Dave Matthews Band, but try learning playing Satellite. It's a fun one to learn. It took me about 2 hours to get it down. Satellite in my eye. That's all I remember that song. Hike
Dave
up
Matthews,
your skirts a little more.
Yeah, was Dave? He goes, I'm the king of the castle. You're the dirty rascal. Crash into me. Was that Dave Matthews?
It was, I think, dude. I think it was.
That's the only song I remember.
All right, guys, we gotta close it out. This has been a fucking fun one. Courtney, Vanessa, massive props for counting all them shits up. Guys, the winners again of the night are gonna be, they're gonna be 7 beat Wrong Turn. All right, Hellraiser beat Black Christmas. The Conjuring got its ass stomped by Candyman. Friday the 13th beat Train to Busan in an upset. Carrie beat Trick or Treat. Get Out beat The Collector. Return of the Living Dead beat It Follows. Night of the Living Dead beat Killer Clowns from Outer Space. The Shining beat Jeepers Creepers. From Dusk Till Dawn beat The Descent. Final Destination beat The Others. 28 Days Later lost to Child's Play, unfortunately. An American Werewolf in London beat Insidious. Halloween beat The Blair Witch Project. Hereditary. Who won the Cabin in the Woods Hereditary one?
Cabin in the Woods won.
Cabin in the Woods beat Hereditary. Alien beat the shit out of Sleepaway Camp. And next week, guys, next Friday night, we're going to tune in. We're going to have Silence of the Lambs versus The Strangers. We're going to have the Reanimator versus The Mist. We're going to have Texas Chainsaw Massacre versus The Guest. American Psycho versus Pet Sematary. Wreck versus It. Misery versus Silver Bullet. Poltergeist versus Phantasm. Jaws versus the Amityville Horror. Psycho versus Pumpkinhead. Scream versus Fright Night. The Evil Dead versus Event Horizon. Saw versus You're Next. And A Nightmare on Elm Street versus The Fog. Dawn of the Dead versus People Under the Stairs. The Lost Boys versus The Babadook. And finally, The Exorcist versus Paranormal Activity.
Dude, can it get any more packed with sweetness and greatness in there? I don't think it can. I don't think it's possible to fucking do it, but it did. It happened.
That's
Holy
right.
Shit.
We got to close it out, though. Guys, give us a topic to sing about. Just whatever it is. Just fucking give us a weird topic to sing about, and we'll make it up as we go. We got to close it out with one more song in the butthole.
I'm sorry. I'm getting really fucking gassy, guys. I'm sorry. There's been a lot of adult beverages in my gut.
My guitar's so out of tune. I don't care.
This was fucking fun, though, man. Like,
this is a great time.
Goddamn, you guys are great. I'm so glad of you guys that joined and stayed around.
All right, Egg Shin 6, Subway sandwich. We could do that, right?
Yeah, we can do that.
Subway sandwich.
It's too fast.
Yeah, it's, and my guitar's that too. Let me go something slower, okay?
Walking down the street, wondering what we can eat. Look across the roadway, there's this Subway sandwich with the greet. They walk over without any problems as oh. Walk to the counter and say, can you give me Subway sandwich tonight? Tonight. Subway sandwich alright. Just tonight. Subway sandwiches. Oh yes, Subway sandwich used alright. Thank you for being me in the fat.
That's it, folks. Friday Night Fights. First week of October. We'll be back next week with a whole bunch of litany of fuckery and fuck, fart, fuckity, fuck, fish.
Fuck, fart, and cock, and cunt.
Abercrombie and fuck.
There we go. I like it. Banana fuck-a-luck.
Banana fuck-a-luck. Banana fuck-a-luck. Banana fuck-a-luck. I said banana fuck-a-luck. Banana fuck-a-luck. Banana fuck-a-luck. Banana fuck-a-luck. We love your fucking faces. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, guys. We'll see you guys next week. Someone said poop. No.